come we can't hear? No. Good evening and welcome, PLW Nations. We got a good one for you tonight. The Vaderz versus the Lightning Wiffle Club right here at Hideaway Field in Las Vegas. Let's talk about the Vaderz for just 1 second. They are really ascending into the Wiffleverse right now. They are sitting at 9-6, I believe. And on the other end, they're facing the Wiffle Ball Lightning Wiffle Club, who are 5-10, not looking so hot. I'm here tonight with one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, J-Lo, Miss Jennifer Lohman, right here in the house.
Hi,
Look
guys.
At that. There
Thank
she
you,
is.
French. You're
Don't
so sweet.
be mistaken of what you're seeing there, folks. This woman right here watches every single wiffle ball game. I remember when you went back to Boston.
Yes.
It was it was depressing.
Well, the benefit of that was there's nothing to do there. So
Okay.
I just spent hours and hours on the couch watching PLW.
Let's talk about the Vaderz real quick. I want to start with the guy on the bump, Billy Santiwan.
Billy Santiwan. He's
Is
being
that
called.
what? The
Yes.
Santiwan, huh?
Yes.
Nobody could hit him. He's pitching complete game after complete game. What do you see up there when he's on the mound?
I mean, the obvious, that nasty knuckleball. It's just so good. Guys, they don't know what it's going to do. I mean, even Ibarra last week in his interview said, I'm glad he's on my team.
Yeah, that must be
that's
nice.
huge.
For sure. Let's talk about Ethan Ibarra. All-star, MVP caliber play right now. It seems like a lot of these pitchers are very, very nervous facing Ethan Ibarra.
Absolutely.
I mean, the
and
guy's
rightfully so.
The guy's just knocking it around
Yes.
a whole bunch.
He's leading the league in home runs right now with 11.
Mm-hmm. He just looks like a stud. Look at him out there as the Vaderz are rocking their all-black jerseys.
I love it.
Do you feel like maybe you're a little bit of an Ethan Ibarra fan right now?
I mean, how can you not be?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
On the Lightning squad, they are in disarray. They can't get anything gelling at all, led by their man, Chad Sparkle Phillips. I want to talk about Devlin Daniel a little bit. He's been struggling on the mound to try to get those innings in. I think it's going to be up to him to put in a really, really good performance on the bump with him. Bruce Uson, as you know, he's just the protein powder of the Lightning Wiffle Ball Club. Expect big things out of him. And then, of course, Jake Purdy.
Yes.
And this guy's the ace. He's doing it all up there. Very, very hard to hit. What do you think about Jake Purdy tonight? You thinking to see some fireworks out of him on the mound?
Yes. I mean, the guy throws strikes like it's easy.
He's got.
I thought that James Stein was the guy for that, and I mean, he still is. But this kid, it's just strike after strike after strike. I'm pretty sure he leads the league in strikes per inning for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
And possibly strikeouts per inning, and possibly strikeouts total.
Yeah. Before we get started with this game, the big question in the PLW is, where is Adam Tannick?
Where is Adam Tannick?
Is he in the city? Did he give up on wiffle? I'm hearing that maybe he fled the country. Do you have any kind of intel on this?
I don't know if I'm at liberty to say. I have a little bit of info.
I hope he's okay. The Wiffle Ball Nation is surely missing him.
We certainly don't need a search party. He's okay.
Another
okay.
Another thing I want to talk about is, and this one might hit home a little bit, like a week and a half ago, when your husband was on the mound, it looked like he took a wiffle ball to the family jewels, and after that, it looks like his performance kind of went down. Did that translate to maybe a little less performance at home?
A lady doesn't kiss and tell, Trench. But I will say he said it was stinging quite a bit.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Here we go. We're ready to rock and roll. I hope you iced him up and made it all better.
Oh, of course.
Lightning versus the Vaderz, top one. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Oh, what a beautiful night, though, too.
It's gorgeous out here.
We got some hot cocos already.
We do.
Love it. Here he is, the man we were talking to pre-show. Immediately goes up the middle to the right side. One pitch, one single.
Trench, he hits the ball so hard.
Yeah, I mean, he just generate so much power as Billy Santiwan up to bat right now. Is Reynolds going to get there? They're going to look for 2. And Chad immediately falls to his knees and does a commando roll for out number 1 in time. How many times do you think Chad's going to be on the ground tonight, Jen?
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started.
Kyle Etter up to bat. That's a good screwball right off the bat from Devlin as Kyle goes down 0-2.
Devlin's got some really good stuff. I think he just needs to get out of his own head. And just be relaxed up there a little bit more. He's a little bit of a head case. I don't know if it's age or he's not comfortable, what it is exactly. He has the talent, and I'd like to see more of it.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I feel like they have like a Briner Weber 1-2 punch in Ibarra and Etter a little bit, if Etter could find his game. But he's a baller. And they're going to try to, Chad's going to run up there and immediately throws a dart. Is it going to be in time, though? No, Harley.
Not in time.
5-1-0.
How's Etter looking on that ankle?
Yeah, I talked, and look at, did you see J-Dub running from that B? Here's Tanner Roundy.
He's running from a B.
After this inning, this half inning, I want to talk a little bit about Jim Dodos. I know a lot of people out there are real worried about what happened last night.
Absolutely. Jim is very beloved in this PLW family. Everyone was concerned, I'm sure.
Here's Tanner taking 2 balls immediately. There's Devlin, 3-0. And that's probably one little hiccup in Devlin's game. A lot of turf balls from Devlin.
Yes. I don't know if it's a grip issue or if it's just...
I know when he was in the combine, they measured his hands, and he had one of the biggest hand spans in PLW.
Biggest hand spans.
What do you think about that?
I didn't see that stat on the website.
Yeah, measuring over 7 inches. Here's Gio.
There is a theory that
How many times will Chad fall down, do you think, tonight? This might be one of them. And that's it. The Wiffle Lightning Club gets out of that. No damage done, and that's what they needed to see, as I see Tyler Walensky. So I want to talk about Jim Dodos real quick. As you mentioned, just loved by PLW Nation, all the fans at home. I messaged him earlier today, and I was like, hey, Jim, you okay? And he answered, and he said, who is this? And I go, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jim. But he was just joking around. He did suffer a concussion.
Yes, he did.
So I didn't see the play because he was flashing so hard. But it looks like he bobbled it and then somehow used his head as a shovel or something to grab that ball. I really hope he's okay. I mean, he just got married. I hope he could remember his wife. I mean,
how could you forget Sabrina?
Yeah, I mean,
she's great.
Some head injury right there.
I know. He was out cold, Kyle said.
Out cold?
Out cold.
I want to give it up to the stream team for immediately going into our pregame intro as to not, show what was going on over there as Purdy lines out to Gio to the right side for out number 1. I wonder if I should have went into protocol after Hicks hit me in the head.
Possibly.
Here's Bruce Uson. The juice is going deep to right, but Nate Stepna is there. Deb Free, thanks for the subscription.
We got Chad falling 10-plus times is leading the poll.
And here's your man, Kyle Lohman, who went a little bit more soprano after that wiffle ball hit to the Jewels.
That's hit hard.
He's been doing that all year, just smacking it to guys.
Directly into someone.
1, 2, 3 inning. And people are asking what our concussion protocols are. And basically, you have to go into the dugout. And if you can't put back 3 hot cocos in under 2 minutes, something is wrong.
Then we're concerned.
You need to be looked at immediately.
Right.
And the top of the second.
Top of the second inning here is brought to you by Leilani Acuna. She's the official realtor of PLW. Whether you're buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor that is trusted by the PLW family. If you'd like to connect with her, just hit her up on Instagram at Leilani Acuna. Also, she's a wonderful human being.
I told you about my story. The first time I met her, she brought me a 6-pack of vegan cupcakes,
Aw.
and that melted my heart. Here's Nate Stepna. What do you think about these black jerseys that the Vaderz are wearing? Those are very, very intimidating, I think, if you're on the other team.
They look great. They look really sharp.
Nate goes deep. Is it gone? It is. Nate.
Another home run for Stepna. He had one last week, too.
How many steps is Stepna going to take before he gets to home plate? He's got to be at least 45 of those bad boys. 1-0 Vaderz as that wiffle ball ascended into the wiffle.
Did we ever figure out what that dance was called?
Ethan said something. I said it's the Dougie.
You did, but I don't think that's right.
Not the Dougie?
I'm not sure.
Don't forget to get your... Oh, that already happened. But we got a lot of wiffle ball points right now on the Vaderz. I'm going to talk to TikTok here in a minute. Oh, it's the grindy. Teach me how to grind. That one? Teach me how to grindy. What is it? Oh, the gritty. It's the gritty.
Trench, I think that our collective age is showing. Did Billy have an illegal bet?
Wait a minute.
What's going on here?
Ooh, did that touch? Looks like it went foam.
I know when he plays ping pong, he likes to have his own special paddle.
I know. I think he puts it in the fridge, too.
Yeah.
Look at Frito Breath. He doesn't know whether to watch March Madness or tune into wiffle ball.
Oh, come on.
You're going to have to split the screen.
Easy decision.
And there's Purdy. This should be a good throw. Bang. Out. Number 2. Here's Kyle Etter. He's got 2 of his buttons undone right now. Very Nicolas Cage-esque.
He's feeling himself.
Oh, man. White boy Rick immediately jumping all over me. I had a Zoom call with him and Evan Shield earlier today.
You mentioned that briefly.
And, I still don't like White boy Rick.
I was going to ask, is he as much of a troll in real life as he is in the chat?
He's a good dude. Great story as well.
Nice.
Great father. But what I did notice is his wife came on for like half a second. And I think she was a little starstruck. She was like, who's this Trench guy?
Oh.
And he immediately ushered her away.
Of course.
Nah, he's a good dude. But yeah, I told Evans before... I was like, listen, man, this might not go too well, trying to get me on the Zoom call. I was on mute for like 5 minutes. I had to go to my car, grab my earbuds. It all went wrong. But here we are. It was a good thing.
Sounds like you.
213 viewers. Listen, TikTok. You got to get over to Twitch right now, twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. Who cares about Wiffle? Come check out Twitch and check out Jennifer Lohman right now. That'd be the reason why I come over to Twitch right now. Wiffle what? I'm talking J-Lo, Top Heavy Productions.
For show.
And Runnels. Good pitch by Billy right there. As Tim Riley, what is that in his left ear? Did you see that?
He had that on the last series.
Where do you get something like that?
It's a lightning. It's a bolt of lightning.
You get that like at Ulta or something? Or
I don't think so. Maybe at like a Party City.
1-2 count to Tim Riley right now. Look at that. Look at all these people just here for you, J-Lo.
Stop.
You know, I don't normally have hot cocos, but I knew when you were up in the booth, it was hot cocoa time. Oh.
According to Adam Tannick,
Yeah.
there's 2 guys that can see Billy and hit his pitches, one of which being Tim Riley. We shall see.
Yeah, maybe just...
The other is you, I believe. That's what he said.
Yeah, I don't mind facing old Billy. Billy on the run.
Oh, wow.
Slides and makes that out.
Hustle. It's hustle right there.
Oh, man, I had a hustle play like that when we were playing the Vipers the next morning. I was like diving into that tree. Here's Devlin.
You're like, that's a muscle I didn't even know I had.
Devlin's got some power. He had a grand slam off
Yes, he
Tom
did.
Gannon when they were playing the Vipers.
He sure did.
Done deal as the Vaderz are going to go in. We're going to go into the... What do we got?
Top 3 should be.
Top 3. Top 3 already? Man, this game.
Yeah, Lightning's the home team tonight, so.
White boy Rick, he played a little ball in his heyday, was even scouted by some teams. I'm wondering if Adam Tannick flew out there to maybe do a little scouting report.
Maybe that's what Tannick is up to. Possibly.
He needed some rest. Obviously, before the trade of Trench, they were 7-3, and after they're sitting at 9-9.
I mean, you could just call me Monday morning quarterback, but
Yeah.
right away I was like, how can anyone get rid of Trench? That's insane.
People are talking about there's like a Boston curse of Mickey Mantle or Babe Ruth or what's the curse over there?
The Bambino, it's Babe Ruth.
Yeah, the Trench Bino. Here's
Yes.
Tanner Roundy.
Roundy, one of 3 Vaderz with ankle issues.
Half their ball club.
Yeah.
There's something about the Vaderz that I'm not seeing out of most every other team, and it's that they're hungry. They're young and hungry.
The other thing to note about the Vaderz is the camaraderie of the clubhouse. You'd like to think all the teams have that, but they do not.
Shot to Purdy right there.
Purdy's got a solid arm.
I was sitting at a red light, and I see this car, like it's like a Charger, Dodge Charger, and it's like revving its engine, and right comes up next to me. I thought the guy was going to come and grab one of my hay bales I was going to give the pigs, but it was Tanner Roundy.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, he has like one of those souped up Chargers.
Did you think it was Tom?
No, I think he only has a bike.
It's Bizarro Tom.
Ooh, little
Here's
high.
Gio Battistoni. Plays second base. I think he's playing second base, yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's going with a different bat tonight. He had a bat called Bye Bye Ball, and maybe he's having some bad luck with it. Good pitch by Devlin, but it looks like it's going to be a 3-0 count right now. Top of the third, Vaderz up 1-0.
Oh, did they not?
What is that?
Did they not hear me say that?
They forgot to do, yeah, we'll do it in
Okay.
game 2. As Battistoni takes a walk and immediately a clean-shaven Chad comes out. Is he just grabbing the balls for O'Brien, or is he
I
going
don't
to
know
pitch?
if it's clean shaven or if he actually
Took a shower?
got a haircut.
I wonder if he saved up enough wiffle ball points and you could use that like great clips or something.
If he asked if he can use them.
Yeah, we got you, GK. We see it up there. I mean, there's so many nicknames for Chad. There's Chad Sparkle Phillips, Chad Knee Pad.
Yeah, I think
Phillips.
Try Hard Noob actually is supposed to be giving out subs when you say sparkles.
Ooh, somebody just subbed.
This is interesting here. I mean, obviously I have different opinions and I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible, but why not use Loman here?
Maybe they want to go righty on righty. And here we go. Chad versus Stepna. Pitch number 1.
Ooh.
Right down the pipe. Nate couldn't get around on that one. And it looks like all the Vaderz are unbuttoned. Do you think that's a look that they're looking for?
I think that's why they got the buttons, to unbutton them.
And they missed that double play right there as Cody goes wide left. Why wasn't that a double play, Jen?
In order for it to be a double play, the ball has to hit the middle of the backstop cleanly in the air. Cannot hit the ground.
Or the side panels.
Or the side panels.
As Ethan Ibarra with 2 outs, runner on here in the top of the third. And you can see Chad Phillips saying, get to the right side a little bit. We're going to go 3 outfielders, and this is to try to prevent a clean double.
This is a no doubles defense.
Great eye.
56.
Chad can't believe that.
Trench, we got a
What do we
swoop 4200 in the chat. Says Chad, my little pony Phillips.
Oh, man. I call him Chad Wilson Phillips.
Oh.
Here we go. 2-1 count. Comes in hot right there. Oh, that was a 3-1 count. You know what? I don't mind that move right there from Chad. You definitely don't want to throw a cookie into a bar and give up a 2-run jack. I think he kind of was pitching exactly for that.
Possibly, yeah.
And here's Billy. Not really a strong hitter. He gets on base, but he doesn't have the power as some of the other Vaders do to get it over the fence. And if I'm Chad right here, I'm looking to get him into a ground ball. Oh, that was disgusting, Jen. Inside pipe and low. Nothing Billy could do right there.
No, you can't do anything there.
But he does that. But Tyler Wolinski.
Tyler. Anything in Tyler's area code,
Yeah, man. I think
he's crabbing that ball up.
I think Hideaway Field's in his area code. Look at those shades. He's ready to be an astronaut. We're going to the bottom of the third. Lightning need to do something right here, Jen.
For sure, for sure. They need to wake up their bats in general. I mean, that's where they're struggling.
You know,
Got to put runs up on the board.
I was talking to Hollywood a couple weeks ago, and his game's coming around because when I called him, I go, listen, dude, you need to get that swagger back. You need to sage.
Hollywood Hollis.
Yeah, you need to sage.
Which he says he's the original Hollywood, just for the record.
Okay. I told him to sage his bat. He told me he was immediately ordering something like a smudge kit. And I think that's what the Lightning, that's what I'm referencing to. I think the Lightning need to get some kind of smudge kit or maybe a sage.
I can make that happen.
Look into that.
Well, my mother is Native American, so.
Yeah, maybe you like an old feather laying around. Here's Jake Purdy.
I'll hook it up.
Strike down the pipe, 54.
54, what a great pitch.
Billy should get this one. Is he going to get it? I don't know if it's in fair territory. Oh, I don't know. Look at Kyle's ripping into J-Dub right now saying, listen, it doesn't matter where your body is. It's where the ball is. And Kyle's saying, I'm the guy here, J-Dub. You wear a garden glove when you bat. And here comes Chad. Chad looks like he needs to get a little bit of sun after that haircut.
I agree. I think the Lightning are challenging.
Yeah, we're going to see a
Saying it's
flag.
foul. Yeah, they're
I don't know if you could trust somebody that wears Crocs when you're an umpire. But Billy says, let's go.
Oh, those are some fresh Crocs, Trench. What are you talking about?
No, I know. That's a new look. Here's Bruce the Juice right now.
Bruce from Boston.
Goes right side, right after J-Dub. Didn't like that call.
Bruce has got a lot of walks going on this season.
Oh, no, the dreaded dribbler.
Boo. So anticlimactic.
I don't like the energy right now out of the wiffle ball, the Lightning wiffle ball club. They need to get jazzed up a little bit.
They for sure do. I agree wholeheartedly. Maybe they need some button shirts so they can unbutton some buttons.
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe the fans want it.
Lohman takes one down, swings at it. Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, man.
It's pretty quiet out here in the field.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of tension on the Lightning side.
You can feel it.
I guess when you're facing Billy, you know that he's not going to give up too many runs, so everything is so crucial. There it is, another dribbler right to Billy.
Boy.
He probably leads the league in dreaded dribblers, wouldn't you say?
If that was a stat, I think that you'd be right, Trench.
I want to thank all 250 viewers tuning in on a Friday night here at Hideaway Field. Check out our little hot cocos, Jen. Let's show the
hot
viewers.
Cocoa.
Little hot cocos. Let's do a little cheers, Jen.
This is like how are we not Instagramming this?
Isn't there something you could do like a boomerang or something? I don't know how to do it.
This is a
I hear
vegan
about
hot
it.
cocoa also. We should point that out.
It's got to be. I wouldn't put my lips on it unless it is.
Right.
Look at that view. I love that view to our fans at home and that camera over there, Jen.
Yes.
You're like an angel with a halo around your head right there.
Everything looks so pretty right now, too.
Yeah, we got a good sunset. It's getting a little warmer here in Las Vegas. I think it was like 70-something, but it feels like 100.
This is what we like. People who live here in Las Vegas, we like the heat.
Yeah, bring the heat.
We
It's
are
the dry
like
heat,
lizards. We want to just lay in the sun on a rock.
Look at that. Little pine tree action. That's Kyle Eder going up against Chad right now. Swoop, I did randomly. I'll let you know my opinion on that shortly. It's Kyle Eder's looking at 2-1.
Ooh.
Chad already has a walk. Who do they go to if he walks out right here? Nobody, because that's going to be a home run well over the container as Kyle Eder.
Kyle Eder. Feeling himself in his unbuttoned shirt. Is he going to do the dance? Is he going to do the step in the dance?
Teach me how to
Oh, I
grind.
didn't
Teach
do
me
it.
how to grind. Wow, that's cool. Absolutely. Chicken isn't vegan. And remind you,
is someone taking shots at Trench?
never eat anything that eats with its pecker. Here's Tanner Roundy. And people are saying they want J-Lo merch. What could they expect out of the merch store, do you think?
J-Lo merch.
Like what's your go-to items there?
What's my go-to item?
like
if I were to buy something?
Yeah, like what would you like to wear?
Leggings, for
Leggings,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Roundy rips that one foul.
I also like hats. Different types of hats.
This game is moving right along.
Yes, it is. Ooh.
And there's Alex Fernandez, part of that Fernandez's crew coming in. As his whole family is round. He goes to the right side, but there's wind blowing in. Runnels.
Wow, nice play there by Cody.
If you're watching at home, it might look easy, but when it gets into those tier 2 wins,
Yes.
Jen, you could take a couple steps back and then have to run forward immediately.
Absolutely. Oh, it looks like Chad's taking himself out and putting in for the lefty-lefty matchup, probably.
I like this move. Kyle Lohman, that's your man, grabbing some balls,
That is.
going to the mound. You know who we haven't seen tonight? Is
Kirby Bucket.
yeah, where's Kirby tonight?
I don't know.
It's Friday night. He's probably cruising down the strip, no?
Picking up some ladies.
I love it. Maybe he'll come next week. There'll be like another little Kirby Bucket sidekick.
I love
lady
it.
friend.
I thought it was so cute.
I got to tell you, ever since Lohman's shoulder has gotten better, he's putting more heat on his pitches. And
Yes.
he's got a really, really nasty slurve going in his game right now.
Yes, he does. Absolutely.
So I like this move by Chad going against Gio right here. And Frito Breath goes 10 deep
going off.
in the sub department.
Thanks, Frito.
Do we know who Frito is? I mean, he's part of the PLW family now, but is
For
he,
sure.
is he
I'm not
in
sure
a
who
ring
it
or
is.
like outside ring?
I don't know.
Either way, Frito's our guy.
Either way,
Or girl.
I feel like we know him. Or her.
Yeah. There's Sansone. That's my boy.
That was a great pitch, but a little hot.
Sansone's coming around a little bit. There it is. Couldn't sweep enough. It's going to go down 2-0 right here. Oh, man. Frito's all the way in Iowa.
Oh, wow. What's in Iowa other than corn?
Frito. I think Fritos and corn. 3-2 count for Gio right here. If I'm Kyle, I'm going straight after him. And he does exactly that.
Wow.
And that's 3 outs. Good. Okay, they were walking in. And we've had this happen multiple times where it takes 40 to 50 guys to figure out how many outs we've had.
It happened last night. And I said that to Kyle. I said, how many guys does it take to figure out what's happening?
Kyle, I love Kyle's approach on the mound. Here we go. Let's see who wins this matchup. As Lohman saying, I don't want a piece of you quite yet. Step now coming in at 60. Oh. And Purdy turfs it right there. If I'm Lohman, I'm going after that ball. It really cuts down on the footage,
I was surprised.
the length
I'm
of
not
the throw.
Sure what exactly happened there, but.
And this is the last guy you want to face as the wiffle ball gods are starting to wake up. As you know, errors always prove costly here in the PLW.
Yes, they do.
Good pitch by Lohman right there.
Mm-hmm.
Tucks that wiffle ball inside, gets him swinging 1-2 count. And you could also see Jim Dodos on the chat saying the pitcher's got to go after that.
Yes.
2 consecutive
great pitch
pitches by your man right there, J-Lo. Wow. Good stuff by Lohman as we eclipse 300 viewers. We could have more. We just got to get some of these TikTok folks over here.
Yes,
why
absolutely.
don't you talk a little to TikTok and let them know what's going on over here at Twitch?
Guys, if you're on TikTok, come over to Twitch because you can see so much more. You're going to see more of the field, more of the game.
Instant
You're going to
replays.
see Trench. I mean, that alone should just sell itself.
No, J-Lo. I know you own a mirror. And trust me, these viewers want all of J-Lo. Get over here to Twitch. Yeah, multiple camera angles. You could earn wiffle ball points, bet on the games. You could redeem things like signed wiffle balls and jerseys, stickers. Get your J-Lo leggings as Cody Runnels is up to bat right now. We'll see you over there on Twitch. That's a long fly ball. But looks like Nate's over there.
Yep, he's there. He's got it.
Grabs that snow cone. That's Tim Riley up to bat right now. And Tim Riley hit the furthest home run I've ever seen in PLW history. It went over that pine tree. It was amazing. How was Pilates today?
It was great.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I went to spin class. I'm really trying to stay active, stay healthy. As the count goes to 2-2 against Riley right here.
Yeah, I've been going like 5 times a week.
Okay, that's enough out of you. We're going to load it up right here. Oh, man. Came in with the moon that doesn't have any RPMs. Gets him looking.
Billy Santiwan, as they say.
He's well on his way to putting that piece of hardware on his mantle at home. Comes in at 73.
Oh, Frida Breath says we'll fly out to Vegas to see you, Trench.
That's awesome. I'll bring him over to Tarantino's.
Yeah, for sure.
Get some lasagna in that guy.
Mm-hmm.
As Devlin goes right side. Look at Nate.
Oh, Nate.
Wow. Goes
What
into the fence right there for out number 3. And like I've said before, these guys are hungry. They want it.
Yes, they do.
I'm getting low on my little hot cocoa right here. Where are you
I gotta
at?
catch up.
And there's those leggings, Jen.
Mm.
I could see you in those lightning leggings.
Perfect.
I don't know. Like, on the Cajuns right there. We're going to have to get some of the PLW hotties rocking some of that stuff out. I want to welcome everybody here. Hideaway Field.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
My main woman right here, J-Lo Lohman.
What's up?
She's a special person here. You also played in the Avocado League, and
Yes, I
you're
did.
pretty deadly as a hitter and a defender. Never
you.
liked facing you for sure. You got some power.
I like playing third base. I feel pretty confident out there.
Do you feel that maybe I inspired you to want to get on that third base side?
I think we just have a lot in common, so we think the same in a lot of ways.
Yeah, here's Billy. Speaking of third base,
Cody's got this.
we manifested that. You know, Evans Shield asked me a question when we had this Zoom meeting earlier. I'll go into that after Kyle Edder's at bat. He launched one in outer space. His last at bat is he jumps all over that one.
Kyle versus Kyle. Oh,
Kyle 1, Kyle 0-1.
I think he's got a lot of guys going after that same pitch.
Kyle was going to win that at bat for sure. Here's Tanner. You know, ever since Tom Gannon shaved his head and everything else, he doesn't, you know, they look different now.
Oh, for sure.
I've seen people swing at that.
Oof, hard hit ball. No one's out there.
Yeah. Good shot by
It's gonna be
Tanner.
good for 2 bases.
And they brought in Kyle for this exact matchup last time, and they're going to run it back with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Vaderz up 2-0. Oh, I love that pitch, and you could see Lohman saying, how could you not come around on that? Back-to-back great pitches. This one hits Pan, though. Gets Gio swinging. 1-2 count.
Oh, hot.
What's the refill like on the hot cocoa? What needs to happen? Do we have to ring a bell?
I'll just give him the signal.
Right side and Chad. Oh, what? Man, that was a good attempt by Chad right there. Full layout, but that's going to score a run
Yes, it
for
is.
the Vaderz. They're going to jump out to a 3-0 lead right now, and that's knockdown number 2 for Chad. And I think we had over and under was 9.5 for the series. You know, if you're new to the chat, a lot of people don't know that last year, Chad took a golf ball to the head
Yes.
when he was golfing, and the X-ray was unbelievable as Lohman puts down Stepna right there. But a runner does come home, 3-0 Vaderz. He almost died. Like that ball lodged in his skull.
Yeah, he
it
went
took him a
straight
long
to the
time.
hospital. He had to get an MRI.
He
Yeah.
lost a lot of feeling in his
And
hands.
Right.
And I know GK could understands that after he had surgery. He couldn't like throw a ball or grip it earlier in the season. You could and late last season you could see that GK was still recovering from some nerve damage. So yeah, there's some guys out here just, you know, battling through some injuries. And there it is, Billy Santiwan once again. You know, when I was talking to white boy Rick, he was wearing a hat with his infamous saying that I won't say.
Oh, I won't say it either.
I might slip up at some point, and I'll be really upset at myself as Bruce the Juice Uson. Up in here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Big swing and a miss there.
Look at that. Yeah, I can't do it. 2-2 count. Got him. 56.
And Billy gets another one. Let's talk about Billy a little bit. He's the league leader in ERA.
And it just keeps going down, inning after inning.
Leads the league in shutouts. And also innings pitched.
Yeah, workhorse, and he's getting it done. Nobody could get on base. And when they do, it doesn't really come in spurts. Might give up the single, might give up the double, but the way you're watching him pitch, it's very, very rare that you see 2 or 3 hits in a row.
For sure. That's hit hard by Lohman. And Stepna's got another ball.
Yeah, that's going to do it for the Lightning right there as we go into the top of the 6th, as the Vaderz are going to look into tacking on some insurance runs. Yeah, I watched The Bad Vegan on Netflix the other day.
Oh, you did? How was it?
It was pretty trippy. This lady owned a really well-known vegan spot in New York and ran into the wrong dude, and I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, boy. I started watching...
Guess what, though? That dude? Yeah, he wasn't vegan.
Oh. Son of a...
Is Bruce on the mound? This is incredible.
What is going... What?
I love this. They're going to see what Bruce could do here. And I know he's been... I think he's been campaigning a little bit to his manager saying, hey, listen, dude, I work out every day. I have a pitcher's mound in my backyard.
They make a protein powder with my name on it.
Got to be on the mound.
Hello.
I got to be honest. I love Bruce. He's my boy. Had a birthday party here for him when he turned 40. He joined the 40 club.
He loves you.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to last very long, though.
No, but stranger things have happened out here, so let's not knock him until we see it.
His first batter he has to see is going to be Ethan. He's nervous. I could tell. You could always tell when Bruce is nervous because his calves swell up. You see him?
I didn't think any more calf could fit into those socks.
Oh, my God. You think he's patting it in there? Like, you know how, like,
oh, right.
He's got little chicken cutlets in there?
Do men do that?
There it is.
I know that women do
Look at
that.
those cutlets. Oh, my God. Parts. Look at those 23-inch pythons.
Now he's showing us thigh.
What is he doing? Here we go. Definitely don't want to arm wrestle that dude. Yeah, I don't know where Kirby Bucket is. Like we were saying, he might be down the strip.
Yeah, he's cruising for tail.
Finally, a little action out of the Lightning Wiffle Ball Club right there from Chad in left center. And he's just got to settle down. Bruce, one of the better Skycam operators here in the PLW. He's part of that stream team. Love this dude. Yeah, that was expected. He's nervous.
For sure.
There's nothing
It's
you can do.
nerve-wracking. You think, if you're watching, you think it looks easy, and you get out here and play, and even in the avocado and the taco leagues.
Yeah, when you step on a hideaway
it's
field,
legit.
it turns into something different. And right now, Bruce is trying to place these pitches, and he just needs to play some backyard, throw to your dad.
Relax.
Type.
Yeah.
There it is. Goes right side. Look at Walensky on the move. Can't get there. That's going to score a run. But it's good to see Bruce throw a strike right there. That could get your confidence up, even though you give up a run. Wow, look at that. Santiwan has a win or a save in 8 out of the 9 Vaderz wins. Good pitch
Billy is no joke.
by Yuson right there. Throws the juice. Eder down 0-2. Ooh, features a little bit of a drop ball right there. Evens up the count, 2-2. Oh, That's going to
That was
sting.
great.
That's Bruce Uson's first strikeout.
Here we go.
Might have to save that ball, sign it, and get it out there for a lucky fan. It's one of those 15 balls down there. I love it. Good for Bruce.
He's a good guy. I met his mom here
Bruce's
recently.
mom?
Yeah, she was super cool.
I got to
We hung
imagine
out, like,
the
the
whole
whole time.
family. The whole family's got to be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, he's all about family. That's all he talks about.
Yeah, he's a
Big
family guy. Yeah, and not only that, he's a nurse. And good thing he was running that sky cam last night. He came down, checked on dodos, did all the things that nurses do, or at least most of them. There's his sister. His sister's in the chat.
Hello, Bruce's sister.
And he better throw a strike right here, or he's going to go back to the dugout. It goes a little low, and he's going to be out of the game. I think that's because he wants to go say hi to his sister. Yeah, Bruce saves Dodo's game. That's what we'll call it. That's what we're going to coin it. The Bruce saves Dodo's game. As Chad immediately comes back to the mound. And listen, this game's not over, as the Lightning always put up a fight in the 6th inning.
They do. You said that last series, Trench, and you said it at the beginning of the series, and you ended up being right. And it was really funny to see that does they have these late rallies.
Yeah, they're going against Santiwan, though, and I don't know if that's going to be able to happen this time, as Gio Battistoni up to bat right now. And you can see Dodo's thanking his boy Bruce, saying, man, I'm appreciative that you were there. He resuscitated him, gave him some smelling salts, and, got him in the PLW little caravan and brought him back home.
Oh, Chad was just on the ground again.
Pitching? I was reading the chat.
Yeah, he was on the ground.
That's weird.
That's at least 3, right?
Gee, a lot of movement right there.
Oh, that ball spun a lot.
And Atkinson couldn't get there. That's going to score a run.
So, whether it's controversial or not, I'm going to add my opinion here. And actually, someone in the chat said it last week, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, 1 second.
A lot of people are campaigning that J-Lo needs to be in the booth every Friday. And listen, Fridays are my night.
That's
I'm not going to complain about that.
I've been asking for a while. I had to really plead my case to get on here. So thank you. If anyone appreciates it, I appreciate you.
I mean, I don't know who you'd have to plead your case to, because to me, that's an immediate,
Thank you,
check
French.
in the box.
Oh, up at bat, we have Alec Hudden? Hold on, I have it. Alec Hutt.
Alec
H-U-T-T.
Hutt. I like it.
Alec, not Alex. Alec was acquired through a free agentship that the Vaderz received from sending Logan Christie to the Warbirds.
Well, they better tell that free agent chip to back off that plate. Otherwise, Chad's going to throw a screwball in there, or a curveball in there.
Yeah, I don't know a ton about Alec.
Chad's done. All he could do is smirk.
I believe he played at CSN.
I think Chad's done. That's 2 for Chad. As Cody Runnels is going to be up to bat with the bases. Are they going to be loaded?
Yes.
Bases loaded as Zoe. Go ahead.
To finish my thought, I had started a few minutes ago. Sorry, guys.
Find it, Jen. Find your words.
Someone in the chat said it last week, and I wholeheartedly agree, and I've been saying it for weeks, is that Chad needs to do more managing of this squad and less playing. That's it.
Yeah, I second that motion. Anybody else in the chat, if you want to throw up your hand and second that motion, we could. GK always says, I forget what he does when we do our little executive board meetings, but we do these like motions or whatever.
Right.
I feel like I'm in the courtroom when GK's around sometimes, and I get a little nervous. And there it is. Chat Police says, I agree. As Zoe.
Something to be said about good leadership.
Zoe's the type of guy that could plant it way over that container. That was his pitch, too. He likes those high ones.
You should see the stretching routine that Alonso has.
He has a foam roller.
Before, yeah. The Vaderz had a foam roller that is as tall as me.
Yeah. And there it is, GK. You have to second and then call the question.
Oh.
Chad's right. They only need
Reynolds
4.
gets him out of it.
But I think Santiwan's only given up 4 runs the entire season, and that might be a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
He's locking down this complete game shutout, possibly.
I'd like to see more use of the Lightning pitching. I mean, outside of Purdy, of course, you want to maximize Purdy every single game and use that. If you guys don't know, pitchers in this league can only pitch 9 innings in a series.
Yeah.
So that's half of the innings that there are in the series. So maximize Purdy, but, use your other guys.
Yeah.
I like that they threw Bruce out there. Why not? See what he's got. See how he feels.
Struck out 1 to give up a double, but who knows? And the GK Rabbit's right. Get Tyler Walensky up in there. Dead center.
This.
Nate on the run. What a play.
My.
Track star Nate Stepna.
He is so fast.
Man, he is good. He is fast. Stud out there. Tyler Walensky, I would get him on the mound. He has a very Ryan Chen-like release.
Interesting.
People
I'd love
don't
to
know
see
that. People don't know that.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Sidekick. Devlin is inconsistent. But, get Cody in there for more reps. Get Loman in there more reps.
And Santiwan's 1 out away from how many complete game shutouts does he have?
He has 3.
3?
That's a league leader.
So this would be 4. How many complete games does he have?
That
a lot.
I don't know. A lot, though.
He really wants this last out. He definitely doesn't want to give up a run. This is like when you're on defense in football.
Yeah.
Oh.
Billy had 12 strikeouts last series against the Lightning. He's pitched he's appeared in innings pitched 43.
That's going to do it. Billy Santiwan
and he's fired up.
Froze the whole Lightning squad. I thought there was a storm coming, according to some of these Instagram posts, but I got to tell you, that blew over really, really quick. He just threw a perfect game.
Yeah.
Nobody even knows that except Billy.
Yeah.
That's why he was so pumped up.
So let's add coming into this series, though. Last series, 12 strikeouts versus the Lightning. He's had 43 innings pitched this season, .98 ERA coming into tonight, 42 strikeouts.
Wow.
.72 whip.
That's insane.
Come on.
So let's get this straight. That is the second.
I started writing these down earlier, and I was like, I know he's good because I watched, but holy.
Man, he's good. Look at the people are congratulating. That's the second perfect
amazing.
game in
I'm
PLW history.
So happy for Billy.
Congratulate that man, Billy Santiwan. I guess it was more.
We're not worthy.
Yeah, definitely not worthy. Man. Good job, Billy Santiwan. We'll be back in 20 seconds for game number 2. What do you say?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
Man, you know what we should do?
Yes. No, I don't know. Please.
I wonder if we could, redeem a whole game that people could, buy the Billy Santiwan perfect game montage or something like that. No? It might be kind of cool.
I mean, if anything, more people are going to want, the jersey that he's wearing.
All right. Yeah, that was a great idea.
Yeah.
That's why we have you up here. You're the thinker that I needed on my side.
Also, let's just, really quickly add, and we want ideas. We actually, more ideas from viewers is great because you guys we're going to get the most feedback, the most, what's the word?
Characteristic?
Unbiased.
Oh.
Whatever.
That's the only word I know.
Most important, I think. So you viewers, tell us if there's something you want to see, something you think would be cool.
Who do we got on the mound for the Lightning? Looks like Loman is going to go out on the mound for the Lightning. Who are they going to be? It's probably going to be Tanner Roundy, but let's get that confirmed before all these wiffle ball points come in. We got to start getting better at that, Jen, because we're getting to the point where these people are betting wiffle ball points to redeem things. They need to know who's on the mound. CJ.
They need all the information. They need, the lines up.
Week after week, we seem to be struggling with that.
What is the line actually coming into this game?
I don't know. I don't know what the line is. I'm just a commentator. Kirby Puckett merch. I love it. Can't do it. You know, so in the chat between me, White Boy Rick, and Evans Shield, who are staples now in the chat, Evans asked WBR, he goes, all right, man, be honest. You're facing Trench 10 times. How many hits are you going to get? How many hits do you think White Boy Rick would get off a Trench facing me 10 times?
10 pitches or 10?
10 at-bats.
At-bats,
Let's see what the chat thinks. Don't forget to get your wiffle ball points in there.
But they have no information on him. Okay, just what they think
Just
based on what... Okay.
Sidekick saying 0. Crit saying 3. And remember, I'm gonna give some information right now.
Do it.
I faced Adam Tanek 6 times in my last 2 starts. How many hits did he get? 0. He won the batting. He was 0.0001% or whatever from winning the batting title. Locking down dudes a lot. I got to tell you, it's not easy to some of the best people in PLW right now could barely get on a 250 average.
Right. Yeah.
And then I vegan vaporize him. Could you imagine the first time I vaporized that dude? Oh my God. But you know what? I'm going to agree with a lot of these people. It's going to be like 1 or 2, probably. He might have like a make contact. But with defense out there...
You know what? I think it's great, Trench. I think that life requires balance, and Adam Tanek is great, and it's always Adam. And he is. But, you know, sometimes somebody needs to be brought down a couple pegs. Level them out.
I love it. I'm kind of going with what Kilted Dad Bod's saying.
What's he saying?
You know, I've had a pretty low ERA my whole career as Ethan Ibarra facing.
Yeah, I saw that on the stats that you are you're 4th, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Season 1, I think at the best ERA. Last year, I think at the best ERA on my team, or at least close. As Ethan fights
Trench.
that one off. What?
You are a 3-way player.
Yeah. Yeah. I still don't know who's on the bump for the Vaderz this game. Did you get any intel on that?
I did not.
Let's see if we get the 4-1-1 on that.
Tanner Roundy. Tanner Roundy's going to start for the Vaderz.
Yeah. And we were talking about Tanner Roundy earlier in the broadcast. What kind of performance is he going to have as
that's
Ibarra
high.
goes moonshot? Is somebody going to call it?
Why didn't anyone call that?
If I'm Kyle Lohman right now, I am furious. You could hear a pin drop out of there.
Can I just say...
You have to make that
Chad
call
is
right
on
now.
these guys' cases all the time, communicate and all this stuff.
Oh, here she goes. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, where are you at, bro?
Oh, man. Chad, where are you at, bro, Phillips?
You gotta back up your pitcher, man.
Is he going to do something here? He better turn 2. Do this one for Lohman. And they do. That's exactly what they needed to do.
Good job, guys.
Phillips should go immediately right up to
after
Kyle
that.
and say sorry, and then go up to Purdy and say thank you. It's sad.
Oh.
It's a sad day. Kyle Adder up to bat.
What are these shoes Kyle has on?
J-Rock.
Oh.
Good for Lohman. Good pitch right there. Cupid Dave saying I'm not a 3-way player.
Yeah, I would have seen no. Oh, that was hit hard.
What?
Oy.
Are you kidding me?
I have no words, Trench.
That ball should not touch the fence. Got to do a better job at that right now. Kyle Lohman saying, listen, let's lock it down, guys.
For sure.
Cuba, I get it. I mean, career, though, I'm doing okay. But this year, not so hot.
Oh, that was a great pitch, but Slightly hot, 56. If you're pitching out here and every time you get that 56, it's just...
Yeah, you don't like seeing it.
Nah.
Patricus nailed it right there. Right now, Patricus is my MVP for comment in the chat. The Lightning look unmotivated.
Yes, I agree, Maddie.
It might be a trickle-down effect.
You think?
I'm thinking.
You're right. You would be... Yes. I don't want to say too much.
Oh, man.
He went for it.
Tanner goes way out there. That bat needed to be like 6 feet long to get a piece of that.
Absolutely. I mean, even last series they played the Vaderz last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Second game they won, which was great. But they were up 8-1. Mm-hmm. And there was some weird management decisions. And even when they were up 8-1, you didn't feel the energy from them that they were winning.
Okay, and you're kind of part of that ball club. Your husband plays for the Lightning right there. So you're feeling the energy. And I mean, and Tanner goes after the camera right there. I mean,
He's trying to hit me.
Your ball club name is basically energy.
Right.
And you can't even have it on your team?
Right.
Oh, man.
You got to find it. You got to wake it up. Something's got to give.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even have thunder with their lightning, let alone any type of lightning.
Thunder's right here.
Look at that. Go up top. Show them your thunder again, J-Lo.
Show my thunder?
Show that thunder. Ever since Pilates, I got to tell you.
Yes. Today was arm day.
I know. I was going to take it, but I took cycle class instead, and let me tell you, that was the first cycle class I've ever taken,
It's
and
intense.
that is a special breed of people. There's a DNA going through the chromosomes of those people.
Talk about energy.
They're the same people that run in the morning.
Yeah.
And then they gallop around like antelopes. And I want no part of it.
Isn't there like a thing that's like you're a psychopath?
Psychopath. Here's Loman. A lot of people are like, whoa, wait a minute. J-Lo's with Kyle? How did this happen? And I think it's that Tesla that he's driving around. That might have caught your eye. It's Tanner. Goes 2-0. Goes outside. Tink on your boy right there. Evens up the count. 2-2. Look at Gio on the move.
No, he didn't get the Tesla till recently.
Yeah, no, but they don't know that.
That's true. I could have just rolled with it.
Yeah, we got you, GK. I love that GK is even when he's not here, he's here. I don't even know if he's at Hideaway Field, but in my heart.
He's around.
He's like, his energy's here. He's here. I need a GK bobblehead immediately. How do we get one of those? 0-2 count to Bruce. Good play.
I really liked how they mixed it up last night, and we had Chen and AK in the booth. I thought it was great.
Yeah, one's takeover, man.
Yep.
If you're in the chat right now and you were here last night, what do you think about that one's takeover? We had the chain gang. Schmitty came down from the container all hot cocoaed up.
I think it was great to see him doing it.
I loved it, man.
And I've said it in the chat. I don't know if they saw, but AK has a really nice voice.
Yeah, no, I've always loved AK. I've been a big ambassador.
Like, sounds great.
Of AK.
Yeah.
I think you just love his little rosy red cheeks. Here's Don't
tell Kyle.
No, I won't.
Oof, that was a good pitch. Oh, hot, 56.
And Chen, I thought Chen was good too. Normally he's a little bit more monotone, but he had some action in his voice last night.
I think that I've only chatted with him once. He's a quiet guy, but I think that when he speaks, it's important.
I'll tell you a little story.
Which is a good quality to have.
As we go into the top of the second.
Yeah, top of the second inning is brought to you by Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. Whether you're buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. You can connect with Leilani on Instagram at Leilani Acuna.
Yeah, there she is. You want to know a fun fact? She's vegan.
Yes.
Look at that skin. Look at those teeth. Look at that smile.
Gorgeous. She's glowing.
It's a kind person right there.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice night as we get a good scan of the field right there by our camera operator in Skycam 1, Jameson. Plays for the Vipers, and I got to tell you, I got to be honest, I think the Vipers should utilize Jameson a little bit.
I don't know a lot about him.
Neither do I. But I know that a couple of the Vipers, Tanek being one of them, is kind of getting rocked a little bit. Why not go into your bullpen a little bit? It's not called a bullpen anymore. It's called a what? Arm pin or something? Here's Stepna. What's the bet? This chat's moving fast.
I know.
Oh, it's the arm barn.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Loman keeps getting people with that same pitch.
There's no way I could read all that.
And Cody's going to make this. Nice play.
Is that what he did to you, Jen? You're like, nice slurve, Kyle. And then you got married. Threw you the little slurve chili pepper sauce.
When I first met Kyle, actually, he was very young. He is younger than me. Mm-hmm. And I thought he was such a brat. Oh man, I wanted to smack him. I was
That's
like,
one of these stories, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't like him at first. I get it. Was that in play?
Up to the ump.
I don't know if J-Dub could make that call right there. He's not even on the line. Like, he's on the wrong side of the line to make that call.
Well, that's why we have 3 umps, right?
And here he comes with that garden glove limp right there.
Well, he picked it up when it was in.
Man, I don't know. From my view, From my view, it looked... and boom, people are calling you Cougar J-Lo.
Kyle calls me that all the time. That's like a compliment.
I don't know, man. Are they not challenging that?
I think it's close either way. What are you guys thinking?
And wait a minute, it looks like Billy Santiwan's throwing the flag out there. There it is. There's the flag.
The challenge flag.
There it goes. The banana flag has been tossed onto the field.
Was he hiding it?
Let's
in his
go
sock?
to Skycam 1 right now. Let's check out Banana Cam. I probably shouldn't say check out Banana Cam.
Didn't sound right, Trench. Let's call it something else.
Why are we still this? Oh, they're going to the booth right now. I think this is a good call by Billy, and Billy has assumed responsibility as the manager of the Vaderz, and he's co-owner now.
You're not going to challenge it unless you feel really strongly about it. So
I got to be honest. I feel like
Maddie thinks it's a bad challenge.
Where's Maddie, though?
Oh, that's a good point. Well, what he's saying is it's not enough evidence to overturn. So typically in any sport, the call on the field, it's tough to overturn it.
So what happened? That was a quick look. Out.
Out, okay.
I mean, you get one challenge per game. Mm-hmm. They use it immediately in the top of second.
And
takes a short hop.
Kyle should make this play. Boom.
And Harley says that was a fair ball and out. Love hearing that.
Lightning need to get some energy here. Wake up these bats. Try a different bat. Take whatever's in your pocket, move it to the other pocket. Little tin cup. Do something different.
Look at that PLW strike zone right there. Living large.
I love the sound when the pitch hits it.
Oh, that pan sound?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's like when you're celebrating New Year's or whatever, you're smacking that little pot around.
So what's really funny is...
what's funny, Jen?
Not to get too much into it, but Trench and I used to be roommates.
Yeah.
So we lived here at Ranch Island. And in the mornings, a lot, I would hear 55 miles per hour, 42 miles per hour, 33 miles.
Who's doing it?
Alexa.
But who was pitching?
Well, there would be guys out here practicing all the time.
Yeah, I'd hear that too at 3 a.m. It was Tom Gannon. And And there's that pan sound. Freedom Breath asking a good question right there. My biggest weakness as Runnels.
And Cody Runnels finally has his own jersey, number 5. Sure, he's feeling great that he got a hit there. Cody is a switch hitter, actually. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm. I can't do anything with my left hand. I find it so impressive with these guys who can hit both ways. It's impressive.
Good pitch by Tanner Roundy right there. Are we good, Loman?
Devlin Daniel up here, double D.
I mean, I can't even, like, spell my name left-handed, let alone I can imagine, like, batting or doing something else.
Who's standing out there at the fence, Heroic Bison? That you're talking about Nate Stefna and the camera person?
Yeah, I don't
or
know. 0-2 count to Devlin. Swings outside right there. I guess it wasn't an 0-2 count. That dungeon, I'm telling you, they got that little humidifier down there, and every time they open the door, it's just this waft of steam that comes up into the commentating booth.
It's a lot nicer down there now, though.
Yeah. You go down there for like 10 minutes, you come up a different person. Kyle Lobin led the league in walks last year. That's a big deal because walks are they're as important as singles.
Yes, walks are huge.
They're
in this
more
league.
important than a single.
If you're watching and you don't know, if you are pitching in this league and you get 2 walks, those walks can be any time during the game. You may no longer pitch the rest of that game.
And there it is. Immediately draws a walk as we were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to walk like an Egyptian down to first base as Bruce Uson up to bat right now. As we're just hanging tough at 300 viewers.
I feel like Bruce wants to get a good hit. I know he's had a lot of walks lately, which is great. It means he's working his at-bats a lot better.
Over to Gio. All he has to do is step on 2, and that inning is over. The lightning strand 2, and Bruce goes skee ball on that bat. That might be a warning.
Maddie, Purdy has not pitched. Right?
No, he's got all his 9.
Yeah,
I think what Chad Sparkles Phillips wants to do is see if Loman could run a little game out here right now, not give up any runs. If he gets in a jam, bring in Purdy to, say you're up 1 or down 1, bring in Purdy, give Loman a pat on the back, and then you have Purdy could go the distance the rest of this game as well as game number 3.
For sure.
That's my, that's all I got on that. I see TikTok still over there watching from the single camera view. You got to come over to Twitch. Better camera quality, more camera angles, instant replay. You're hanging out with Jennifer Loman
That's
here.
me.
And I got to tell you, you got to get that camera angle on her for sure. Twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. Come on over.
Come check us out. This thing is legit.
Yeah, I mean, this is top quality production. Speaking of production.
Nice pitch there by Loman.
The man up to bat pitched a perfect game. Only the second one in PLW history. Jason Walker, Billy Santiwan are in the
58.
perfect game Hall of Fame. Jen is not the Dragon Lady.
No. I want to meet Dragon Lady, though.
I met her, and she wasn't in good condition when I met her. I got to tell you.
Define good.
Maybe good in her standards, but she was a little wobbly.
Dragon Lady is the GOAT of PLW.
Yeah, dude. Love her. Billy goes right side. Is it going to go down? Chad making an effort towards it, but does flip it back for only a single. Good play by Chad over there in right field.
Someone in the chat asking about games next week. Next series will be Monday. Legends at Bombers.
Ooh, that's a big, big series. The Bombers are hot.
Yeah. Yeah, Fernandez front.
You're right. Band of brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Frito Breath was asking a little bit of, some flaws in my game. And that's pretty far.
Oh, my God. Oh.
And that's going to score a run. And
This is trouble for the Lightning.
Yeah, and this is when, if I'm Chad Sparkles, what do you want to do here? Do you want to keep going Lohman or maybe try to shut it down and make sure, because Purdy's a lockdown pitcher, they might not even get a contact.
For sure.
But speaking of contact, Tanner can't make
one
anything
thing
right
that's
there.
interesting, and I'd actually like to ask other managers or players in the league what their thoughts are on this. But once you start an inning as a pitcher, you're marked down for a full inning.
Good call. Good call, Jen.
So does that make a difference on your decision? I think yes.
Good toss by Purdy right there for out number 1. And it's just a confidence booster as well. As Lohman's a good pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say he's elite or ace, but he's up there making outs.
Mm-hmm.
Let him finish the inning then. And that happens sometimes for sure. And all Lohman can do is kind of just wince at that. As, Nate Stepna, one of those guys, contact hitter, hits the ball real hard.
Yep.
Sneaks one through, 2-0 Vaderz right now.
I think that, in life and in sports, you don't want to overthink situations,
Yeah. Man, he goes after his own dugout right there.
I have seen Alec Hutt one time before. He was at the Born and Raised tournament there.
Oh, is that where he was?
Yes.
I think him and Gio were on the same
I think
squad.
him and one other big dude were on the same.
And they smashed me and Tanik, and who else did we have?
That's who that is.
They crushed us
that's him.
20-something to 4.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of glad Tanik is on his little vacay out there, as we have some big things popping off, in less than a month. Mm-hmm. And we're going to need him and all his brain cells working overtime very, very soon. It was him, Gio, and Ethan. I wonder why they destroyed us.
Yeah.
God.
Right?
Is that going to touch wall?
Yep, it does.
It does. And the Vaderz.
I don't know, guys. What do you think?
What do you think? Should have went Purdy a little bit? I love your boy up there. But like I was saying, Purdy's, sometimes guys can't even, he might strike out the side.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're in trouble. Now you're like, if I'm Sparkles, now what do I do? Do I let Lohman keep going or waste an inning with
Here you go, Jake's
going
to fire this in.
Yeah, they give up.
Get out of the inning.
A lot of people are saying that J-Lo needs a little bit more camera time, and I'm not disagreeing, J-Lo.
Thank you. I wouldn't be hugely concerned with some other teams out there, but like I said, the Lightning just can't seem to get runs put together.
Do you think they're having?
I don't know if they need to change up the lineup, get somebody in there get somebody out that isn't
Do you think
producing.
that maybe they were hanging out with the Night Owls a little too much? Because I remember the Night Owls had a little bit of. They had a little.
Ouch.
They had a little bit of a scoring drought last year. I don't know if they've been playing, chess together or whatnot, but they need to get these bats going, and they need to get them now. And this is a Tanner Roundy. When he starts getting rolling, he's as deadly as any of them out there.
But Tyler Walensky's up, and last series against the Vaderz, Game 2 specifically, Tyler was the workhorse, bat-wise, for this Lightning team.
I loved it.
We'll see what he's got.
He's got that very video game-like pre-bat little swerve thing he's got going. Very Guile-like from Street Fighter.
Yeah. He's really good with the team, too. I don't know if you know, when he's out in the outfield, he's always pumping up the team. Struck well right at
Nothing
Kyle
you could do. Nothing you could do right there. Hard hit ball. A lot of people are saying they can't handle the contrast of the beauty to my right and then me, but I think
Are we
it's
like
good.
yin and yang?
Yeah.
You are pretty tanned up, Trench.
Well,
I don't know how you remain so tan.
Who else is feeding the pigs out there and
That's true.
building?
You're always outside.
Good smackdown by Cody Runnels. Yeah, man, I got to take care of the pigs we used to have.
I know.
Rabbit's right about that, too.
Yes.
Here's Jake Purdy.
Though, as Kyle always says, because, it's always a thing. Trench doesn't wear a shirt.
I never have my whole life,
And he always says, if I had Trench's body, neither would I.
He's always nice about that. But listen, eat your veggies.
I know.
Here's Devlin. Burl 93, is that Scott Burley?
Scotty Burley.
Is that, no, I'm saying in the chat.
Oh. Maybe it's somebody. Is Scotty Burley not here tonight?
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
He's number 21.
No, I'm just saying, but in the chat. I wonder if that's him. Devlin down. A 1-2 count here. Bottom of the third. Vaderz already tacked on 3. We got a runner on. Cody Runnels. They need a little 2-out rally, and it's not Scotty. But that's okay. We love him anyway.
Oh no, that's that's Santi.
I'm a rando.
That's Santiwan brother. That's Billy's brother.
Santi too.
Santi too. Kenny Santiwan.
And Roundy goes down. That's his second walk.
That's a good at bat there by Devlin.
Great at bat. And again, I mean, Roundy, I don't know if he's gotten past the third inning in any of his starts this year. Really looking to see a little bit more inning action out of Roundy.
Well, who knows how that ankle feels?
You're right. Remember, he was like, "Are you done with your hot cocoa?" I'm ringing
Just
up.
about.
I'm going refill status. Mm-hmm. So 2 on, 2 out, and oh look, as we were speaking out, Burley, I didn't even see him on the sideline. What are you looking at?
Oh, he's on the mound.
How weird. Yeah, killing time, 2-2-2. They do need to make this hurt, and this is a good guy up to bat right now. Big primetime situation, and I think this is advantage Lohman. Oh, man. Takes a 48-mile-an-hour cooksters down
Brutal.
the pipe.
Oh, he's just got to shake that one off.
Burley's got a nice little screwy ball coming in. Z-Bomb. It's going down real nice. 340 viewers tuning in for this at bat. This is very big. Bottom of the third. 2-2 count. 2 runners on. Kyle Lohman. Is he going to drop down? No. Kyle Etter right there. Gets both feet in. Makes the catch. What's that?
There's
One more round of hot cocoa?
available.
How are you? Can I take your round?
Oh, I'm fine, except my back teeth are going to be floating soon.
Well, I'll wash it down for you if you can't.
Okay.
If you can't handle it.
I know that's like something my dad would say, but
I'm the same though. I mean,
I was trying to say it in a nice way.
my organs are in pristine condition, so when I have some of these hot cocos,
Yeah.
some damage is done. Remember when I fell out of the commentating booth? I didn't even have any hot cocoa. I was gone for I had to take 2 weeks off. It was brutal.
Oh man.
PLW Nation in the house. I love it. We have some diehard fans here at Hideaway Field. I mean, they're Monday through Friday nonstop. Every time it's 6 o'clock, they get that little notification, or 5:50. GK, when's that notification come on? 5:55, 5:50? I love it.
Should we be concerned that something's going on with Jake Purdy, or what?
You're right.
Or is this another Sparkles poor decision?
Right here. No, I don't know if it's a Sparkles poor decision. I think he wants to see what Devlin wants to do. I think he wants to see what Devlin could do.
Sure. Think he could have done that.
I mean, if I'm Jake Purdy, I guess if I wanted the ball, I could just have it, right?
Sure.
I don't have to be asked my coach when I'm the ace if I should grab that ball.
Please?
No, you just take it and you get up to the mound as Kyle Etter goes down 0-2. That's right, 5:50 p.m., Monday through Friday. I never get that notification on my phone.
What?
When, like the Twitch chat or whatever, Twitch streams live.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, mine comes right up.
Oh, that's great.
You're not amazing with electronics, Trench.
Oh,
Let's
man.
be real.
Ask Evans. What's our poll right here? Can we open that up? Etter rolls over right to Purdy. Has plenty of time right there. Guns it. Dead center. 4.34. What does that number mean, 4.34 right there, Jen?
The time?
Yeah. Tell our viewers. We got new viewers up.
Oh, okay. So it's not like baseball where you can just... Sorry.
Oh, man. Hot Cocoa's really taking effect right now.
You have a certain amount of time to make a defensive play. That time is 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's an average of 5 seconds of all three umpires. We have 3 umpires out here every night, every series. And if you can make it in under 5, is it 5 and under or under 5?
Under 5.
Under 5. Then it's an out. If you don't,
long throw for Jake.
Then it's safe.
Which team is more in turmoil? The Snappers, Lightning, or Night Owls?
Ooh, close.
I'm surprised the Vipers aren't up there. Started 7-3. Now they're what? 9-9.
I think that they're referring to
implosion,
turmoil within the ranks of the clubhouses.
Who do
that
you
would
think
be my
it
guess.
is? I think it's Lightning. I feel like it's Lightning, Jen. I think like you know, and you won't tell us.
I think that currently it's Snappers.
Ooh.
I know. But I think that Lightning, it's a ticking bomb.
Really? Ticking time bomb.
But we'll
Phillips.
see. We are not always right in these things.
Listen, I love all these teams. They're all my war dogs. They're all my buddies. We all hang out.
I love all these guys.
But you never want to see teams in turmoil. There's just a lot of, different plays that different people make. That's what makes us individuals. That's what makes it a great game. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have your chances to make moves. Sometimes you don't make them. Sometimes you do. Mm-hmm. And they could really catch up to you if you don't make the right move in PLW. And for some of these teams, not making the right move or not making a move in general could really hurt you.
Every single one of these players is ultra competitive.
Yeah.
Every guy wants to win. Every team wants to win. I just think that focus should be placed on enjoying it. And things will flow much easier from there. If you enjoy each other, you enjoy getting out there. It's a privilege to be out there. It's not necessarily a right. Take advantage of that and have fun with it. Wiffle ball is like a kid's thing.
Yeah, but there goes Juice. And look at
great
Nate
hit there by Bruce.
laying
Nate
out
just
right
lays
there,
out.
man.
He is so athletic. It's unbelievable.
Jeez, almost caught up to that.
Oh, the poll went with Night Owls, which I didn't even discuss.
I wonder what Nick Davila and Leilani are thinking about that.
I mean, I think that they're probably going by the huge losses that the Night Owls took in their last series, which was hard to watch.
This might go.
But
Nate goes over the shoulder, Willie Mays Hayes style in right center. What a great catch by Nate Stepna. Tyler's saying, just give me one, man. Wow. What a play.
But let's not forget, in that last series when the Night Owls didn't look amazing, which is a nice way of saying it. They were missing
everyone.
Big pieces of their squad. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, the three-headed monster wasn't there. A couple of their better hitters weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Good pitch by Burley. The only home run I have this season was off Burley. It was against the Vaderz.
Oh, wow.
And I think it was a two-run shot that gave us the lead in a big spot.
That came off the bat week. And that's going to take us to top 5.
Look at this.
Lightning couldn't get anything going.
Nikki
there.
D saying the Night Owls are to come swoop you up on Wednesday night, J-Lo.
Oh, boy.
What are you going to say about that now? As we go into the top of the 5th, the Vaderz just cruising along. And the Lightning, they need to be jolted.
We've been saying it all night, Trench.
Where's
I
the
don't
jolt?
know how else to say it.
Remember
I
that
don't know
drink?
what to,
Remember Jolt?
Yes.
Did you ever have any?
In the bottle. Yes. Actually, I have had it.
Yeah.
But what was it that my parents used to... I come from a family...
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have much.
Gotcha.
I think it was like RC Cola. You could get like the 3-liter...
For 48 cents or something.
69 cents. But we did drink a lot of soda. I don't drink soda ever now as an adult, but...
That's good because you're an adult.
Yeah.
All the sugar, twice the caffeine.
Yeah.
There is no doubt GK Rabbit was rocking that.
Actually, my brothers used to tease me because I would drink water. What a nerd.
Weirdo. 2-0 count. Now it's 3-0. I was hanging out with a couple of PLW hotties the other night, and they had a rough night, and they were drinking some Pedialyte or something, or some electrolyte thing.
Electrolytes, yeah.
The thing had like 48 grams of sugar in there.
So much sugar in those.
What a load of crap that thing is.
You can get, like the Liquid IV has tons of sugar, but you can get other brands that are very low sugar with the same effect.
Man. Here's Ethan Ibarra, down 0-2. Could you imagine? Look at Brad Ogden's. He's in the chat. Could you imagine if he drank a Jolt right now? He'd be up until Monday afternoon.
Would he?
Yeah. Look at that shot by Ibarra. What was it? 83 on the exit velo. I have it. White Boy Rick.
Devlin really needs to focus here.
I know White Boy Rick. She gets really, really jealous. Gone.
Wow.
Eder. 3-run shot.
This
game.
Eder
time.
is having a night.
Man.
Wow. This is what I was talking about. I mean, look, like winning cures all, right? So if the Lightning were up, I'm sure they'd be cheering, they'd be having fun. Mm-hmm. But the Vaderz just have that. They have that like tight knit thing happening.
I'm so curious.
Win or lose, which is great.
Yeah, I'm still curious on the Devlin Daniel turf ball. I don't know if his finger gets caught in it.
I have no idea why it darts down that way.
The Lightning are in trouble as a squad, JLo. I got to be honest, because they really need to lean on Devlin as a pitcher, and if he can't get it done, they only have Purdy and flashes of Lohman. Of course, they have Chad. They have Chad as well, but they're going to have a real problem climbing the standings, I think, with that pitching rotation.
For sure. And I mean, coming into this series was a really big deal. 9-6 Vaderz.
5-10
Lightning.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be 12-6 Vaderz, 5-13 Lightning if they get swept.
Coming into tonight, the Lightning are the 9th out of 10 teams.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Purdy's going to go game number 3, and he's liable to put a donut on the Vaderz. AK is right. The Bombers, Vaderz making statements in PLW, and the ones were making statements in the commentating booth as the Chain Gang was all lively. It was a ones reunion right there. You know, AK was asking if Chen could be in the booth, and I marinated on it for just a little bit, just to give him a little get a little rise at it, because I know he wanted to be with this boy right there. But yeah, they did a great job. I know they have a huge following, and also they have a good social media presence as well. I know Dobbs and whoever's over there it makes some fun videos and all their highlights and stuff. And
they have a certain panache to them, which is a lot of people like, for sure.
Yeah, with only 5 teams making the playoffs, man, it's gonna be middle heavy for sure. The cream of the crop's gonna rise as they do, and those middle of the roaders are gonna be battling it out, trying to make that playoffs. As Sparkles throws a nice pitch right there. Yeah, I mean, this is as competitive as it is.
It's only gonna get better.
And look at that! I was in the chat as GK yelled at AK.
Oh.
It was a GK AK face off. That's a good pitch by
That's
Chad.
gonna sit down Alec Hutt.
But they
Take us to bottom 5.
GK is so passionate about the production of this. I think he forgets, some of these guys are as passionate, and I love that they hugged it out.
Definitely. I
mean,
there's a lot of, I guess if passion's the word you're going with, there's a lot of that in this league. I think any thing of this nature where, it's all men, it's all competitive.
You know what it is? It's because it's been a cold, long winter, and it's been the first winter that we haven't had we haven't been playing wiffle ball. And I think it's the lack of PLW hotties. I mean, you're the first one to come into the booth this year. It's getting a little warmer right now. I know they're getting geared up. All of you guys are doing Pilates and getting your guys in game shape to come out here in your little noodle outfits or whatever you guys are going to wear.
I've been out here as a fan over the last month or whatever it is, and it's been chilly.
Good pitch by Burley, getting squirrely. Earlier, I got a message from a PLW hottie.
Oh. We got Josh Atkinson up to bat here. Looking to see, he's definitely an athlete, ball player. He's tall. He's got a good swing. It's just it's transferring over to wiffle ball. This is his first season out here. He did have that amazing play in the field.
See the PLW hotties are gearing up for the season. Maybe I'll show them that picture. What do you think?
Yeah, show it.
I think they'll be excited about that.
I have a funny thing to add.
Whoa, what do you know that I don't know?
Nothing from this. And that is hit. That's a great hit there by Atkinson.
After this inning, we'll go up top, and I'll show you how excited.
Header's like, how did I know that I've gotten every ball out here? What?
What happened? Chad.
I think Chad's arguing for a double there, and they're saying it's a single. I mean, it's up to Kyle Letter. Did he touch it or not?
It is getting chippy
he's on
out
second,
here.
so.
You know what? Sasai, as a big cuddly bear as he is.
Well, right.
And I like it. Some of the umps saying, watch it out here as, you know, we got new rules, new regulations. We'll slam down like San Quentin, get these guys locked up real quick. Like, they got that squared up. Look at Billy Santiwan, went and grabbed that ball.
Billy's a good guy.
And you're right, this might be the spark that they needed, the all-spark.
Oh, White Boy Rick, hello.
Okay.
Giving out subs, okay.
Payday Friday, White
We
Boy
see
Rick.
you.
I like it. I'm always in the doghouse. We're approaching 16,000 followers, 92 away here on Twitch. Why doesn't TikTok come help us out a little bit? You guys just are watching from one camera angle. Get over here to Twitch. As CJ Peterson, he's also a nurse.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they got a couple nurses on the Lightning. And CJ, he has some power.
Yeah, CJ wasn't here last series.
When White Boy Rick's gifting subs, you know something's going down. Oh, man. Mid at bat. We're going buckets right there. That's an ugly look. GK's not going to like that at all.
Scotty Burley on the mound again.
That's going to score a run for the
Good
Lightning.
contact there from CJ.
What's Atkinson? Does he know when to score or what's up?
He's coming.
Here's Tim Riley. Little bit of life being jazzed up in that Lightning dugout.
Tim just needs to be more selective about the pitches he's going for. But when he gets it, he can hit the ball really well.
Yeah.
But he's been struggling at the plate.
But that does it for the Lightning in the bottom of the fifth. We're going to go top sixth now. Vaderz dominating the Lightning, hovering over that storm, as we're going to see Tyler Walensky. A lot of people were asking earlier in the chat, can this dude pitch? And I'm not going to say he's going to be able to pitch lights out right now because he hasn't had the reps all season, but you get this dude on the mound, getting some practice in. And
it's good. I think it's good for the squad. You got to give other guys chances.
Yeah, while he's warming up, I just want to show a picture of some of the PLW hotties that will be hanging out. Let's go up top real quick. There they are. No? You want to watch Tyler warm up rather than look at some PLW hotties? That's fine.
Come up top, guys.
No, guess not. Part of my top heavy productions.
We're not
here.
feeling the love
Guess
up
not.
here in top heavy land.
They sent a picture just to say hi that they are thinking about PLW. They don't want no love. There it is. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
There it is. They're all saying hi. I said to send a picture. There they are, giving some love to the PLW community. What do you guys think? PLW hotties got that message today. And then you in the booth to top it off? Are you kidding me? What a Friday night.
Just things sometimes all come together, Trench.
June Totos. they tried. And Billy's talking about substitution. Billy coming out, Battistoni coming in. They couldn't hang that long, Dodos. They had to. And there's Stein. throwing in a little note. Jen, why don't you read that after this pitch? Go ahead.
Note, the Vaderz are 2-4 against plus 500 teams and swept the Owls in a series where we were missing our 2 best players.
Oof. What do you think about that?
Side mouth emoji.
Bad Estonia shot to the right side, but Riley diving, saving it from being a double.
Actually, that emoji kind of looks like Stein. Except he's not tying his shoes.
Patricus, I'm also hot cocoa's deep, and that's a rarity out of me. Patricus knows that. Honestly, I don't even know if Patricus has hot cocos. Has he ever had
He
one?
has. Oh, yes.
Not very much, though, right?
No, when we used to play in the Wednesday League, we had some a few times, and he gets silly.
I love it.
He gets silly.
Eder. Man, he's been feeling it tonight, huh, J-Lo?
Yes.
Went yard last time.
Absolutely. He's got his nice shoes on.
Yeah, little Red Riding shoes.
Couple buttons undone.
Oh.
Wow.
I was going to do it. That's Tyler up there doing things.
What's Tyler? 6'5"? 6'4"? Tall is the answer. Is he tall? Does he buy you Mike and eggs? Oh, it's because you got a ponytail.
Man, these hot cocos go down real smooth. Tanner takes a cut right there. Two outs here in the top of the sixth. Runner on first. Vaderz up 6-1. Kind of just been dominating the whole series so far, but they are going to have to face the Lightning ace, Jake Purdy, as we have 355 viewers. Yeah.
Okay.
You can go right now, so you're back for the beginning of the game. Right back to Tyler. Is he going to go through?
Oh, wow. How many Lightning players did that go through
Lightning
there?
strikes twice.
Oof. What's ranch water?
That's what we're drinking, ranch water.
Oh. That's what Frito Breath's saying he's drinking too. Out in Iowa. In the cornfield.
I know, what a lonely life.
Children
Get
of the
out
corn.
here, Frito. He said I could call him Nick now, though.
Oh, good.
That's his real name. I want to crack 400 viewers tonight.
That would be nice.
Nate, does he have enough? Oh, what a play.
I don't think
Here's my theory on...
Josh Atkinson could have got any higher there. I think he
needs to go to the dungeon if he wants to do that. But
I
here's
think he
my
gave
theory.
everything he could.
When you're facing hitters like Nate and Eders and Ibarras, I'm playing fence. I rather run in than backpedal and do something. That is
Agreed.
That's a play that wiffle ball is going to land in your chest if you're just by the fence there. And it's always going to be defense. Yeah, go ahead. J-Lo's just going to step out of the booth for just a few minutes. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. 93 to left. 113 dead center. We've got 91 to right. We're going to try to extend. Oh, yeah, 103 left center. Beautiful, beautiful view right here. Hideaway Field. Friday night in Las Vegas. A lot of stuff going down, but not really. When wiffle ball's going down, right, Harley? It's whiffs all day long. Monday through Friday, man. Wait till we get that, when we get the new stadium. It's going to be Saturdays. We're going to do the PLW Division 2, which was the Taco League. And I think Sundays we're going to have like draft days, just full on 7 days a week whiffs. Hot Pilates. Yeah. Hotties Pilates. I love it. Let's do it. Kyle Oman here. Last chance for the Lightning. They need to get 6 to tie, 7 to take it home. I mean, luckily for the Vaderz, their name's not the Cajuns. Ouch. Dig to Andrew Leday and the Cajuns. Blew a 7-2 lead. We call it the Cajun collapse. As Lohman, no communication right there on the left side. Good hit by the Lohmanster. Here's the juice. Oh, man. White boy Rick immediately goes 5 tough on the subs. Love seeing that. Yeah. Brunda. I'm going to have to bring that up to her. And the juice goes right center deep, but right to Nate Stepna. And the juice doesn't know what else he has to do. And I just saw Jennifer Lohman go by Kyle Lohman, and I wonder if she said, "Hey, what you got a hit when I had to step out of the booth?" I'm gonna have to ask her about this. Lohman, a lot of chat right now in the community talking about you leave the booth and your man got a single after you left the booth.
Come on. Maybe it's because he saw me scooting through their dugout.
Oh, man. He got a little jelly and said, I better get a base hit.
Right. He's like, she's spending all this time with Trench.
Understandable. Good move by Lohman right there as Walensky goes down 1-2, runner on first, bottom 6. Yeah. Brunda's right. Man had to perform.
I could feel the tension in the lightning dugout going through there, yeah.
Some ions starting to collide with each other. Oh, they might turn 2 right here. Let's see if a bar makes a throw. Did you see that throw? It was going to go over the backstop, and then it drops at the last second.
It did drop.
And the Vaderz take game number 2 from the Lightning in decisive fashion. J-Lo, we're going to be back in 20 seconds. Heroic, not yet. Daily on the phone with my daughter. She's tiny. She's 100 pounds normally.
What?
She's 140. Can you believe that? She's a tiny person. Like 100, 105 pounds.
Who?
My daughter.
Oh.
She was supposed to give birth March 17th. What day is it today?
The 19th.
What is this?
Oh, wait, 18th. 18th.
Why are we not hearing that bump? What's going on down there?
Yeah, because...
I got to tell you right now, GK tonight, he's not happy. I know my man. I know how he works. I know his brain. And he's going to critique some of the things that are going on with the stream team tonight.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, keep in mind that we do our best out here.
Let me ask you a question, J-Lo.
Yes.
Do you think there's a disturbance in the force because the testosterone level is a little unbalanced with you on the stream team tonight?
No.
Maybe the guys can't focus as much.
Stop it. I'm sure they're just fine. They've seen a woman before.
I remember when I was younger in my 20s, I used to do like low voltage electricity stuff and pull wire and do all the construction sites. And anytime like a woman came on with a hard hat, it was, forget about it. Things were dropping,
Everything
drills
stopped.
were going off. It's unbelievable.
I have been catcalled before. It's kind of funny.
And you can see Purdy on the bump for the Lightning. Who do you think's going to go game number 3 for the Vaderz? Is it going to be Burley? Who else is out there? Probably.
I mean, Vaderz have a lot of options.
Yeah, tell me about
in
options.
general.
There's the War Chicken.
Sasai can pitch, and
He's not pitching tonight.
They'll use him as a last resort, but he's there.
Yeah.
Scotty Burley's already been out here.
Okay.
Tanner Roundy's already been out.
Keep going.
Billy's already been out.
Yeah.
Jake Slusher, I don't believe we've seen tonight, but he can do some stuff out there. And Nate Stepna they used last series as well for pitching.
Old Nate Stirs.
So that's an option. Most of when you start to get deep in the rosters of pitching of any team, they don't have as much. They don't have as many pitches in their arsenal. That's pretty common throughout the teams. There's only a handful of guys that have multiple pitches that they can go to.
A lot of people are worried about Trench's girlfriend with some of the comments I've been making towards you, J-Lo. How do you think the household's going to split up there?
Nah.
I hope not.
No.
Or are you guys going to go get hot cocos? This is such a tight-knit community, as you were talking about. All of us live together.
Exactly.
Girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, all hanging out, all playing whiffs. When we lived here, hanging out in the community area, always dancing around, having a good time, lots of jacuzzi sessions, lots of movie nights.
Yep.
Good stuff all around. Big question for me, though, is, and this one always hits home, is how's Henry?
Oh, Boy.
How's Henry the dog?
He's doing really well.
Oh, I miss him, man. Good.
He's going to be 13 soon.
I love it. That's my lucky number. That's Ethan Ibarra up to bat. Game number 3, Vaderz, Lightning, Jake Purdy on the mound. It looks like the Vaderz, are they -3.5?
I mean, they'd arguably could be more.
Against Purdy?
I mean...
Man. Let's see.
Maybe it's a good line.
Maybe. We'll have to see it right here.
Everything's piled in on the Vaderz here.
Yeah, it is. Vaderz heavy.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing about... Could you imagine the pressure that Purdy... I mean, he's doing so well this year. But the amount of pressure that he must feel that if he walks somebody...
Right here, Trench. We're a full count.
Ethan Ibarra.
See ya.
And that's exactly what happens when you only have one pitcher on the team. He has to throw a cookie right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that Ibarra got the best of him. If that was a Purdy 1-2 account, 2-2, or he had some pitching behind him, it'd be a different result. No,
For sure.
Not discounting Ibarra right there, as we know he's a baller.
No, give all credit to Ibarra. Like I said, coming into tonight's series, he was a league leader for home runs with 11. He's also in the top 5 in a lot of other categories for hitting. Batting average, he's 5th. Slugging percentage, he's 2nd. OBP, 3rd. Runs scored, 4th. RBIs, 5th. Total bases, 4th. I mean, that's top 5 in a lot of categories for slugging.
The Lightning have a lot of work to do, and that at-bat was indicative of exactly what their season's going to look like. A Purdy that has to be a little bit more nervous with that, with those pitches sometimes.
I still say, Trench, it's they need to get runs. So you can't put all pressure on the pitcher.
Yeah, no, you're right.
They need runs, and they need help in defense. I mean, look, if you're the legends out here, you guys are just going to, we'll just put up five next inning.
Right.
But this Lightning team is struggling to get runs.
Yeah. Right now, Purdy getting rattled a little bit, but he's the type of dude that could get out of an inning real fast with strikeouts or weak ground balls as he gets up in the count against Tanner Roundy, 0-2. The Vaderz already scored 1 off that Ibarra bomb. And Dodo's immediately jumps to my MVP comment in the chat. You know how he hates when people don't subscribe.
He does. You know what he loves?
What?
When people cheer bits.
He loves those little bitties.
He loves the bits. All right, 2 out, 1 on. Gio Battistoni up here for the Vaderz.
solo shots do happen. Purdy's not shaken up at all. But the way the Lightning have been playing, 1 or 2 runs could be enough for the Vaderz. So, man.
For sure.
Looks like Tanik might have been in the chat and dropped an enormous amount of wiffle ball points.
For real?
That's what people are saying. He can't get enough. He wanted to get away from wiffle ball to clear his head. And what does he do? He just
can't get away.
There's no way.
He can't.
It doesn't
can't
matter
stay away.
where you are in the wiffle verse. He's got to tune in. He knows his boy's up here. His J-Lo's in the box. He's got the stream team.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this. He's worried. You know what he's worried about?
What is he worried about?
It's right here on the field.
It's right here on the field.
Yep.
How he's going to play next
Nope.
series?
It's right here, right now.
You?
The Vaderz.
The Vader.
He's
the
worried
Vader.
about the Vaderz.
I'm like, is this a trick question?
He knows they're ballers, man, and that he might have to step into them sometime in the playoffs, and he wants to get a good scouting report on these guys. When do they play? Do they play again?
I'm looking at the schedule right now.
Give me a schedule.
Vipers. Let's see.
Oh, man.
When did the Sand Vipers play again? Legends, Bombers, ones.
They play the ones.
They play the ones on
But
Tuesday.
when do they play the Vaderz?
Let's
Do you have that?
see.
Does it go that deep? As Cody Runnels here in the bottom of the first up to bat as J-Lo's looking at the calendar right now.
Vaderz at Sand Vipers, Tuesday, April 12th.
April 12th. Mark that on your calendars, as I know Tanik and the Vipers are. That's going to be a huge, huge matchup. Mm-hmm. And Runnels. No way!
Oh! Right off of
Almost
Rowdy's
went
hands.
over.
Like his hands were stone.
Oh, man. Hands of stone. I love that. I might write a song. I had Goodbye Stone Men. I might write a song called Hands of Stone.
If you guys didn't know, Trench is a talented individual who also can play guitar and sing.
Lots of fun we have out here.
What do you think about the Vaderz
Vaderz what?
getting rid of Logan Christie, using their free agentship for this Alec Hutt guy? What do you think about that? I think Logan's a great player.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about that.
You think it's,
Well, the
these guys are-
Warbirds need somebody like Logan for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So that was
That
on
makes
their
sense for
side.
them,
On
but-
their side, no question.
But if you're the Vaderz.
Yeah, I don't know.
The chat is saying, come on, Bruce the Juice. And another walk for Yuson.
That was a good at bat for Yuson. Gets the walk as Kyle Lohman ripped a single the last time he was at bat.
2 on, no outs. This is where the Lightning can get something going here.
Pop up to the left side, Zoe all over that one. And Runnels was giving him a little chase. Why don't you tell him about that tag up situation right there, J-Lo?
You can tag up from third.
Yep.
Once it touches the defender, that's when you can go.
Of course. It's the only time we run here in the PLW.
Yes. And the defender can either hit the player or the backstop to get the out. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
It could be on the ground, fly, whatever. And here's Atkinson. Runners on the corners. Good eye by Atkinson right here. If he could walk, bases would be juice for Tyler Walensky. That'd be a good spot for him. And he's going to
I was
walk.
going to say, this is a bat on the shoulder situation.
Wow, Stepna done. And it looks like Roundy is going to come in. And this might be an equal advantage for both these guys. I think Tyler likes this matchup just a little bit. Yeah, we got some big matchups. What kind of matchups do we have next week? Jen, why don't you run that over as Tanner throws his warm-up pitches?
Well, as I said earlier, our next series will be Monday.
Yeah, who do we got?
That's going to be Legends at Bombers.
Yeah. What else? Just run through it real quick.
Tuesday, one's at Vipers.
Ooh.
Wednesday, Lightning at Night Owls.
Ooh.
Thursday, Vaderz at Warbirds. Friday, Snappers at Cajuns.
It seems like every matchup now is a good matchup. But, yeah, Monday and Tuesday, you're probably going to want to circle that as the resurgent Legends are taking on a red-hot Bomber squad. And then, of course, the ones are going to take on their former player, Levi Lawrence, and the Vipers. I wonder if Jim Dodos is going to be able to come out of protocol and play in that Warbirds game.
I'm not sure.
But we're back here. Count's going to be 1-2 to Tyler. Bases loaded. Tanner comes with a nasty screwball, freezes
came right
Tyler Walensky. What a great pitch for Tanner, and that's exactly who they need, or what they need in that spot. Let's see if Devlin Daniel could get it done. Remember, last time he was up with the bases loaded, he launched one over the fence. Takes a ball outside. To the right side, right to Gio. That's going to end
easy out, number 3.
the inning right there, and the Lightning needed to get on the board right there. They haven't had very many chances with runners in scoring position.
That was as good as you're going to get of a chance.
Man. But we're going to go into the top of the second. Vaderz up 1-0. I want to thank all our viewers hanging out, not only tonight, J-Lo, but all week long. Monday through Friday. These coming in, staying with us. I mean, out of the 350, 400, 500 viewers, 90% of them are all just staying with us Monday through Friday. They can't get enough of this, as we can't get enough either. We are diehard whifflers, degenerates with wiffle ball points. It's bothersome to us sometimes. We just cannot. I mean, all these guys, ex-college players, athletes, some of them, Josh Towers played in the major leagues.
Absolutely.
For the Blue Jays.
It's fun to watch. It's fun to get to know the guys. It's fun to just be on Twitch and be up there in the chat, or, doing the polls, using your points, winning points.
Yeah, look at Tank. He's in the 90% of watching this every single day.
Yes, Cruise 105. The bats are your traditional plastic wiffle ball bat.
You know what makes it great? Is you can watch as much Major League or hockey or football as you want. Yeah, that's great. Sure. They've been around a long time, and of course, they're a staple in our households. A Stepna goes left side, base hit. But where can you go and watch a really good production with wiffle ball athletes, and it feels like baseball, but it's wiffle ball, and be interactive with the players, the commentators, the stream team, all of it, redeem all these things? You can't do that anywhere else, and that's why I think it's such a draw for a lot of our fans out there.
Absolutely. And if you are an athlete, it feels more realistic as far as you're like, oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can come out to the next draft. Major League, no shot.
Yeah, and if you ask a lot of these players, as Purdy puts him down, they feel the pressure, the intenseness, and it feels like they're at a major league park. Except they're here at Hideaway Field in Las Vegas playing wiffle ball in a 55-mile-an-hour underleague. As Ibarra goes deep, is it going to have enough? Yuson right there. Wow, he got lucky with that one. It was like he was holding a baby. He works in the maternity ward. Can you imagine that guy's your nurse? He helps deliver your baby. Incredible. Chad, what a great play. Knocks it down. Pretty. Oh, he had just a tiny bit of time right there. a great play by Chad as he goes down. That's like, he looks like he's grabbing his hip. I don't know if he's getting enough calcium in his diet. As Kyle Eder, who is red hot, 2 on, 2 outs. Purdy's got to get out of this jam.
For sure, for sure. He just does his thing.
Sick pitch by Purdy right there. There's nothing Eder could do.
When you have a guy like Purdy on your team and on the mound, you just trust. You know?
Whoa. Okay, GK, I'm doing it. That's about 10 seconds. GK is the smartest person I've ever met in my life.
Fact?
I want to set up a booth. Oh, no.
Hey.
They needed that. I want to set up a booth. GK is the smartest person I've ever met. Changed my mind.
It's going to bring in 2 more here for the Vaderz.
They don't want this to get out of hand.
Cruise 105, yes, ask as many questions as you like. We'll try to answer it here from the stream, or someone in the chat can help you out.
Yeah, there's no doubt those chat guys, they know a lot of the answers.
Yes. That's 2 quick away pitches from Purdy.
Hot right there. Honestly, it's hard to quantify intelligence because, you could be on Jeopardy and win the whole thing, but that's just because you have a good memory. It's the application of knowledge that makes you a smart person, and I think that's why GK is the smartest person I've ever met.
It's going to walk Gio Battistoni. Smells of trouble for the Lightning here.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Good pitch by Purdy right there. You know what GK told me the other day?
Do tell.
I'll tell you after this pitch. Ooh, rips it down. He told me when he was a kid, while other kids were playing, wiffle ball in the streets and hide and go seek and tag, you know what he was doing? He said he was taking apart toasters and putting them back together with a soldering gun.
Is that? Oh.
Laser beam
that was
shot.
1 inch from Purdy's shoulder, and his body would have stopped it. This is a game of inches sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, the hot cocoa is great.
Yeah.
French and I are having hot cocoa tonight. We're cocoed up.
Yeah.
Cuckoo for cocoa.
Yeah, Stepna having a great series. And this is the kind of Stepna that they traded for. You got to remember, Anthony Michael, Ryan Roosh, they were Vaderz. And then they went to the Cajuns.
I know this.
And then
I don't think
Stepna stepped in for them.
I don't think I'd ever get rid of Roosh if it were me, but
Frito, there's been I was just talking. My goal is to do that, of course, and it will happen. I just think I could put on a great show of for PLW wiffle ball.
And Purdy sits him down there.
I just got to put the pen to the pad and get some passionate people and pull the trigger on it. But that was always something I want to do just because I'm a big personality and I like to be raw and real, and I think that's what PLW is all about. So, I'm talking to Tanik and GK, and part of the setup that we're going to do over at the new field is hopefully get in the trenches going, which will be the wiffle ball sports show that I want to do. I'm going to have you on there every once in a while, J-Lo.
I would love to join you, Trish.
You have very open-minded ideas and thoughts, and I love that about you, and that's why we always work really well when we're doing our thing.
Sure. If you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it honestly. I won't always just offer up information freely, but if I'm asked, yes.
And I've been around these guys, and I've been here from the inception of, this wiffle ball league. So a lot of knowledge is going through my brain, but I have to get it out into the masses. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just leaving something on the table.
Way back when, you were not only shirtless all the time, but you didn't speak. I don't think we said hello for months.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Now look at us. Hot cocos, watching whiffs, commentating whiffs. Your man's on the squad. Great stuff we got going on.
100%.
Three, two count. Oh, he gets him to go to the outside. Tanner, it's going to make a play. Easy throw for Tanner right there.
Now we have Bruce Uson up.
Bruce kind of struggling a little bit other than a walk or two.
Sure. You never want to count him out. He's a power hitter. Sort of Big Poppy-esque.
Oh.
Ouch.
Bruce cannot catch a break tonight.
No.
I love reading in the chat and then scanning over to the TikTok phone. I'll tell you in a minute. GK might have a point. Your husband was nice enough one day. I was, as we were transitioning from the ranch and doing our thing, I was just like a madman trying to get everything ready. Mm-hmm. And I think GK and Kyle could kind of see the stress that I was bearing. And they let me go to a hockey game. And I thought that was like one of the nicest things ever. And yes. I got to drive.
I remember.
In Loman's Tesla, and he put it on like this Spy Hunter automatic thing.
Autopilot.
And Siri basically drove us to the stadium. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Pretty cool. My favorite thing about the Tesla is it is super quiet.
I was like,
so relaxing.
Like, his hands weren't even on the wheel.
What were you guys doing?
We were just
in
talking.
The car trench.
He just kept pointing at things, and he was like, "Yeah, it updates itself, and it does this," and it was amazing, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really heartfelt, man. I was like so stoked because I always saw them like going to places and doing things, and I don't have the budget to. Those tickets are expensive, man. And old Trenchy, he just saves farm animals and commentates, so he was having trouble getting out there. But what a treat that was! I'll never forget that.
The Knights games are so much fun.
Yeah, the intro of it was like being at a rock concert.
Yeah. And it ruins you for other NHL experiences.
Yeah.
If we went to a Bruins game, and I grew up a Bruins fan, been to so many games at the Garden, and it was disappointing. I'm like, this is boring after being at so many Knights games.
Yeah. You know what I do? The reason I even watch sports really is to see how we can implement things into PLW to make it better.
Sure.
As Ethan Ibarra up to bat right now. Here on top of the third, already 5-0 against the Lightning right there. And Sansone saying the Knights game are the best sporting event to go watch ever.
I think that's a solid take.
What about that one hockey game they play outside or whatever?
What about the Legends Vipers?
That might be a good sporting event.
That's going to be another ball that gets gets through the Lightning defense there.
Yeah. I mean, he gave all out effort
He
right
did.
there.
He for sure did.
Dude, if he would have grabbed that and lifted it, that would have been amazing.
I'm curious to know when the Kirby buckets thing happened. Me and Brad Ogden, he was talking about that for months. I wonder if it just trickled down somehow.
I don't know. Strange.
1-2 count here to Billy Santiwan, who, let's give this man a big round of applause. Start the wave in the chat. This dude threw a perfect
game, everybody.
And in whiffs, that's very hard to do.
Billy Santiwan.
Yeah, man.
He's got a great name to do fun stuff with.
There it is. Nikki D starting the wave. And to have a perfect game in this season, man.
It's a funny thing in sports. Whether you like someone or not, you always, and this does not mean Billy, but in general, because Billy's a great guy, you appreciate when they perform perfectly.
Great pitch by Purdy at her swings and misses. And that wave went pretty strong for Billy right there. That's another thing I love about our community out here is all these guys, of course it's competitive, but they recognize great play.
For sure.
After the fact.
You respect it.
Purdy's going to have to grab this one.
Should
Make a
have
nice
time.
throw.
And he makes it in time. So we mentioned that the Lightning's next series is at the Night Owls next Wednesday. The next Vaderz series is going to be at the Warbirds on Thursday.
Okay, that's going to be
So this is going to be Logan Christie.
Is he going to play?
Well, we'll see. He said he batted last night.
I saw that,
right?
the little nunchuck.
With his shoulder in the
yeah, I
arm in
guess
the sling.
Alex didn't want him to get a hit or something, I heard.
I got some inside info today. He was at physical therapy today, and he's about 3 weeks out from being fully functioning Logan Christie.
I got to tell you, he's one of the fan favorites out there as you get a good scan of Hideaway Field.
He's got a really good energy.
Love Logan, man.
About him.
I'll go. I'll go to war
sincere.
with that dude whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a genuine dude, and that's what this place is all about. Just being kind people out here, man. Really respecting the game, respecting each other. Of course, it gets heated and all that type of stuff, but that's all it ever gets is just little jaw snaps and stuff like that, and that's what makes it fun.
Really quick, sorry, Trench.
No, you're good.
To answer Cruz 105 in the chat. Yes, the pitcher can field the ball that gets hit in the infield as long as he does so in under 5 seconds. We have 3 umpires out here that are keeping track of the time. That's once the ball makes contact with the bat. That's when the timer starts. And if he can field it cleanly and throw it into the backstop in under 5 seconds, that's going to be an out.
Not many people have the knowledge that you have, Jen. And
this is gonna. You notice Zoe's arm, his throw?
it's because
It's effective, but it's bizarre to watch.
it's the same thing I have.
It moves so weird.
He can't throw overhand because his shoulder will pop out, and that's why
that's
I
why
throw from the side.
That makes sense.
I would love to be an overhand pitcher because then I could throw a screwball, but
you don't have the
I can't do it. It'll pop out. And the first
Got
time
it.
Zoe ever came out to play, he was a Viper. He was drafted by the Vipers. And he, like the very first or second pitch, we were playing the pitching game, his shoulder popped out. And I was like, oh my God, because I know the pain of that.
You know what that reminds me of?
No.
Lethal Weapon, Mel Gibson.
Into the locker in front of Rene Russo. Man, she looked good in that movie. I love that little curly hair she was rocking.
Oh, she always looks good. She's Tin Cup also, which we talked about earlier.
Yeah. Here's Cody Runnels. 2 outs, bottom of the third. 5-0 Vaderz, and they are cruising along in this series. They are looking to bring out those Home Depot brooms.
I think once Cody Runnels starts getting on, he's gonna have to watch out for him.
A lot of people saying I got it, but Gio...
There's a lot of I got it's out there.
With the last I got it. Lethal Weapon 2. That was the movie.
I watched Point Break again the other day.
The old school one, of course.
Oh,
I
that's the only one that
couldn't even
exists.
stomach to watch the new one.
Give me 2, Utah. 2.
That might be the best line in a movie
So good.
of all times.
So good.
I mean, I don't know about you, but the whole I can't get.
But you're
behind,
failing 22.
I can't get behind Keanu Reeves as a real actor.
I mean, okay.
He's a method actor, Hans.
People swear by John Wick. I mean, you hear people
Can't do
talk
it.
about John Wick like this is the greatest thing ever.
I don't know. I can't do it with him. He's too surfy for me.
He is handsome.
Is he?
Don't be jealous. Other people can be handsome.
What are you talking about?
Oh, should we talk about our exchange the other day?
Gio, is it going to go? No.
What? I think Atkinson didn't know what that ball was doing.
What? Like an iPhone? Yeah. I think we could use this one. Sure. What was he doing out there, Jen? You want to explain that that defensive alignment that they were doing? Harley said he was catching butterflies.
Yeah, it looked to me like he was just kind of
Yeah, just kind of.
didn't know where the ball was going. That can be a real thing if you're not used to the wiffle ball.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not seeing a lot of fly balls out there, you're going to be stuck like a fish out of water. Evan's shield.
Oh, Trench, let's talk about our exchange over Messenger the other day. I think the fans would get a kick out of it.
Yeah, go.
So the other day,
what was the exchange?
Trench and I were discussing our commentating tonight,
Yeah, go ahead.
and then he mentioned the slaughtering of the night owls.
Oh, man. You have to bring that up? That was supposed to be between me and you?
I thought everyone watched. Okay. And then he says in the chat, I wish I could bet. Now, Trench does this a lot. He undersells himself. I don't know if I'm good enough to
I
stay
wish
in
I
the
could
league.
bat, is what I said. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, correct. And I said, don't be so hard on yourself. And you said, no, I mean, I want to bat. You meant I wish I could get at bats.
An at bat, yeah, yeah.
Anyway, long story short, he said, don't come at me, MF.
Here's Chadsters. 2 runners on. 0-2 count. And is this going to go?
No,
Barely.
that's foul.
Foul. Sheesh. And there's that free agent chip they're talking
There
about.
it is.
And just like that, long fly ball turns into a strikeout. Yeah, no pain. Purdy didn't look so hot out there, but I think it's also an energy thing. When you're kind of just like taking on the energy of your ball club, it might transpire to your game? Is that it?
Transfer. It will transfer over
Ethan
to...
Ibarra, he wants some Cheers Beauty. Did it get it? I don't know, but it was on the bounce. That might have been a clean double as the Vaderz start pouring it on.
They're just pouring it on.
It looks like Billy. I love that Billy is now the manager of the Vaderz, and he's going to add
absolutely.
the owner founder Sasai to the bottom of the lineup.
Love it.
And Sasai, he, no questions about it. He's just saying, "Listen, man, you're the manager. I'm going to let you do your thing. I'm going to be
sure.
the owner, and make the moves and do what I need to do as an owner."
Yep.
And every once in a while, he gets up there. Oh, good pitch by Sparkles right there.
Someone in the chat says Chad is throwing... guys seem to be seeing everything. It's something Kyle and I talk about a lot in this league is if you've been in this league a while
Yeah.
and you start facing a lot of guys, so many reps, so many at-bats, you will start to see pitchers. That's
Back to what Nick Frito Breath was saying, maybe some of the stuff that I could work on or whatever. I always feel as a pitcher, that like at any moment I'm just gonna get lit up.
I'm switching out to Walensky here again.
And it hasn't really happened. My stats say that it hasn't, but sometimes I'm not as confident as I probably think I should be maybe on the mound because I don't feature I'm not a fast pitcher. I don't feature many pitches. I probably have the highest contact rate, and that's why White Boy Rick could get his 2 or 3 hits or however many hits against me. I'm really just relying on good defense, pitching location.
Yes, your defense definitely has to back you up.
And just, Eder, this might be number 4. No.
It's going to hit the container.
Or 3. I don't know how many he has. But, I'm doing it. I'm trying to lock down, help out the legends as the Vaderz just keep on scoring.
Just keep seeing the black jerseys crossing that plate.
But the one thing just real quick about, me being over at the legends side is even though we're all the same age, I think I just bring a little bit of energy because my body's probably a little bit, in better condition as far as like movement and personality. I get over there and just kind of charge up the guys and I think they're kind of taking on that a little bit more. Maybe not, who knows? But it's working out for the squad right now.
I mean, if you remember last series, the Vaderz Lightning last week in the post-series interview, what Billy Santiwan said to you. He said, "I am the most confident guy in the league on the
mound." Oh,
mound.
yeah. No doubt. I mean, I guess when I'm up there, I feel super confident, but when I'm not, I'm like, at any point, something bad's got to happen.
It's going to be Walensky's going to walk Burley there.
As far as my hitting, though, I'm very confident in my offensive game. Of course, it's difficult to hit, but...
Are we going to have a mercy here, Trench?
Nah, I don't think so.
No?
Nah. And they got to get 6 more. 1 out, 2 on. I don't know if he pitches them something high, maybe. 2-0 real quick to Zoe. You want to talk about a dude that lives for wiffle? Alonso Valencia, and possibly the coolest name so far in PLW.
That's going to walk Walensky out of this game. What are the Lightning going to do here?
Oh, so is Chad walked out too? Is it going to have to be Lohman? Lohman doesn't look like he wants the ball out there.
It's going to be Cody Runnels.
Go ahead.
I tell you, Trench, this, what appears to be now is going to be a complete sweep by the Vaderz here.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak too soon, but it's looking that way.
Yeah.
The Lightning already came in. This squad already came into tonight. The pieces aren't fully jiving. So, what's this going to mean?
There's got to be a shakeup. There has to be. Otherwise, you're destined for relegation and playing somebody in a challengers tournament.
Absolutely. How do you not see that? I think we could see some multiple league-wide changes happening roster-wise.
100%. There's going to be some...
in the next week or two.
Some big-time moves, I believe. Because you have to remember, when you're part of PLW, it's more than just like playing. There's you're thinking future and where this league is going. And
sure,
if you're out of the league, it's also savage. You're just not, you're just out of it, and you might not come back.
So if you are on the roster of the relegated team as a player, you're also you're lumped into that. You have to sit out.
You have to sit out a season.
Right.
And imagine if it's not the spring season and it's the fall.
Right.
And so you don't play the fall or
the winter
or anything, and you have to win your way back. And this league and all with drafts and tournaments and all the challengers tournaments, you might never come back as a team. And it looks like we have, will
We
the
do have a
Lightning be
poll up.
mercied in this game?
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying yes right now. 86% of the vote coming in on yes. But Runnels, he might lock it down right here. If he gets out of this inning, it doesn't happen. If he doesn't, it happens. And Runnels. See, that's how you play right there. That's a baller. Regardless of where it's at.
You can tell this guy,
Yeah.
Alec Hutt, he wants to.
Yeah, you're like Tom Cruise. You call the ball, and you make the play.
Yeah. Tom Cruise.
Remember, like when he's landing his plane and whatever, you got to call the ball. I don't know.
Talking about Top Gun?
Yeah.
Talk to me, Goose.
Oh, Goose, man, what bad luck.
Oh, Goose.
They were in that flat spin.
Man.
That might have been the most heartfelt scene ever in a movie. Is when he went after Goose there in his little umbrella parachute with all the green water from the flare thing, and he's screaming for Goose right there. Mm-hmm. I really felt that scene.
Yeah.
And oh my God, Meg
you
Ryan.
Tell people that you cried.
Yeah, that was as bad.
I don't think they could have picked a better bad guy too, Val Kilmer.
Iceman,
Iceman.
man, ice cold. Where he chewed his gum, talking to Maverick right there.
He's in one of my favorite movies ever.
What?
Heat.
Oh man, good movie.
So good.
Look at that, GK. He still cries every time Goose goes down.
Oh.
You could just hear
I know.
What is it? The inflection is that in his voice, and it's cracking, and it's. I don't want to talk about it right now. Here's Bruce Uson. He loved flying with them. That's what she said.
What?
That's what Meg Ryan said.
It's not Meg Ryan. It's a different blonde.
That was his girl.
No, it's a different blonde. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Don't come at me, MF.
here's your man. See what Kyle Lohman could do right here. Can they score a run in this game is what the poll should say. And that could be a 3-game suspension to Lohman. As he went full pitching wedge right there, but Worm burned it.
Oh, the poll is saying adamantly yes.
See? You are wrong, J-Lo.
In Top Gun, the girl...
Goose's girlfriend's Meg Ryan. Tom's...
Oh, Goose's girlfriend. I thought you were talking about Tom Cruise's chick.
No, they actually casted the wrong person for that. She was too old for
That's what I
him.
thought. That's who I was thinking.
Yeah, she's a done deal.
Okay, you were saying Goose's... Okay, miscommunication.
That happens. As Atkinson, up to bat
She's
right now.
a very minimal role.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. You've got mail.
Oh, man. The hot cocos are coursing through our bodies one at a time. Atkinson up against Roundy. It's Friday night. Kind of a blowout, game 3. We gotta chat it up.
Chaos, no chill. What does it mean when it says -3.5? So we have lines up for each game that you can bet wiffle ball points on. I don't know if you're familiar with betting at all, but that's just saying that that team is favored by that many runs.
Oh, man. Roundy
Man,
comes around on that one.
he's been throwing some nasty pitches.
That's who I love seeing out there. That is PLW premier pitching right there. And he's been lacking that a little bit this year, and I hope he gets it back consistently, and that's what this league is all about, is you have to be consistent.
Consistency is key.
What time is it? Is this an early one tonight? No, we're kind of cruising along. Top of the 5th. Vaderz, 9.
Something burning?
I think they opened the dungeon door. That humidifier is thick down there.
I would say it was a lightning strike, but ooh,
No.
crickets.
I know Logan had... Holy cow, is this going to go?
Oh, nope.
It slows down, reverse RPM on that one. That was also almost a
That
home
was
run.
caught by Tyler.
But I know that Logan has some allergies, so he brings us humidifier, and in the dungeon, it just, man, fills with all that steam. Let's see if Sasai could do something for his team.
So I asked Sasai earlier, I said, how do you say your last name? It's Alarcon. Alarcon?
Not good.
It's Alarcon. Alarcon. See, yeah, I asked, and I forget already because he said it so quickly and then said, well, nobody uses it.
To me, he's just Sasai.
He said it's just Sasai.
That's how I am. I'm just Trench.
Yeah, it's like a Prince or...
I'd love to have a hot cocoa night with GK. Just watching movies from the 90s or early 2000s. Tanic put 119 on this game.
Oh, my goodness.
He had to go Vaderz, right? Or was he thinking Purdy was going to do the old shutdown Hucklebuck? Sasai came up to me before the game. He's like, Trent. He's like, dude, are you and Adam good? Is everything good? I was like, dude. What time is it in Costa Rica? Is that where he is? Or
I don't know.
is that where he is?
I don't know the time. Oh, the funny thing I was going to tell you earlier.
Go.
So the PLW Huddies are in Mexico. They recently took a trip to Mexico.
Yeah.
And when they came back, that's all they talked about. Mexico this, Mexico that, Mexico.
Yeah. Mexico.
So Kyle showed me this hilarious, if you guys want to look it up.
Yeah.
There's a clip in Family Guy
Okay.
where two girls go to Mexico on a trip and they come back and same thing, same exchange.
Okay. Is that something that is worthy of watching?
Yes, it's hilarious.
Okay. You know, it
So
takes a
just
lot
think
for
while
me.
you're watching it that's Caro and Mel.
Those girls do have fun, no doubt, out there. We see you over there. I love it. Get in there, J-Lo, with your little halo light.
Oh, am I Halo?
Light bright.
I don't even know how to
Remember
get
that
in there.
thing, Light Bright?
Yes, I had one. Of course I remember.
What?
What was that?
Vader's
Wow.
Pinball Machine 2023? I love that. Billy's got time. These guys are just making it look too easy, man.
Oh, and Chad
What?
Sparkles Phillips is making an appearance in the lineup.
Tanner said that every at-bat's huge for Sparkles here. He definitely wants to get a single. Gets caught with that one. Count's going to go to 1 and 2. Watch out for a nasty screwball right here. It might buckle Chad to his knees.
To the ground.
Ooh. Chad's our boy. I always root for Phillips right there, but that's premier pitching right there. He's got a lot of work cut out, I think Chad does, to get his Lightning squad back on track as they're going to go to 5
Yes, he
and
does.
13.
That does not look good.
I mean, I'll ask the chat as well. What do you do? What's the shakeup? I mean, what are you going to do as far as like the shakeup of your team? And you have to remember, if you're a player and if you happen to get traded over there, like, you know, how are you going to gel?
Right.
How's everything going to go?
Right, for sure.
Lucky for like a Logan or even me, or when Buck and Sean came over to the Warbirds and stuff like that. Easy transitions, stuff like that.
Definitely.
Going over to the Lightning and a team that, you know, is in dead last and kind of just going down Titanic style, you know, you might not fit the bill over there. I think
sure.
I think they're going to need major change. I don't think one player is going to do it for them. I think they're going to have to pull, a couple people. But what's the trading piece? What do you do? I'm curious to know what our chat's thinking about that. You guys tune in Monday through Friday. You see this year in, year out, every season. What do you do?
You just make a major move. That's all. He's never going to get rid of Purdy, ever.
How could do you get rid of Purdy and bring in
No, he's just not.
two above average guys? I don't know.
He's never going to give up Purdy.
Yeah.
I
know.
as long as he's of right mind. There's been some. Hey, look, there's been a lot of questionable trades in this league, for sure.
Question to you from the owner of the Night Owls. Why don't you read that to the chat right there? It's people at home.
To the Owls, what do I think?
Kyle Lohman to the Night Owls?
Oh, he would be excited, I think.
Oh, my God. What a play. Somebody clipped that. That was fresh. That is Friday night freshness from Jake Purdy right there. If there's one thing that they could get from this series, it was the Jake Purdy move right there out of thin air.
Yeah, you pick out some of the guys, and look, it's all what's going on in Chad's head, and no one really knows that.
What?
And that's why he gets so much flack. That's why people, Chad's one of those guys it's like love or hate him, But one of the big reasons for that is, what's he thinking?
Maybe that golf ball's still lodged in there.
Possibly. So who knows what he's thinking? It's all a matter of who he thinks has value on the team. I don't think that he'll get rid of Purdy. I don't think he'll get rid of Bruce. But he has some guys who are valuable, and he could use those, like Tyler.
And let me ask you this,
like
J-Lo.
Kyle. Yes.
The morale of the team as you start tanking has to affect some of your better players as well. You could kind of see it a little bit on
does.
Bruce and Purdy and I don't know, man. These guys need to get it together. It's going to be a long, long season.
And
for
as
these
you
guys.
get down in the ladder, it's more and more pressure on each guy as you go down. And so, if you're a couple of those guys like Bruce, who tries to hold things together, kind of amps everybody up, is that putting a lot of pressure on him and making it unenjoyable for him? I talked to you earlier about enjoying your time out here.
Tyler's got to call Purdy off right there.
Well, at least they're having fun with it.
That's his first hit in the PLW. Look at that. I love that. Good stuff. And people are saying that maybe you should get an at-bat in this game.
I would love to.
I got you probably, even money to get a hit right now, or at least on base in Hollywood, summing it up.
Well, I have to say BP is totally different than getting out there for real. But
you got quick hands. You got a good eye. I know you play ball.
I'm pretty strong.
Yeah.
For sure. AK, we don't know what's happening. We've had 8 hot cocos. Lightning is...
Here, I'm going to show you guys a picture up top real quick.
Oh, we got another picture. Trench is like picture night.
Look, when I was at the game, look at that. Kyle Lohman out there, Nikki D, owner. Man, what a great time that was. Like, what jersey was I wearing, though, back then?
I don't know. Snappers.
That looks like a
Sand Vipers. Sand Vipers.
Can we superimpose a different team?
Probably. You can do anything with pictures now, right?
Yeah, we have lots of fun. When we had the rescue out here, too, a lot of the guys, I'd take pictures. They were hanging out with the pigs and chickens and all that type of stuff. It was a good thing we were doing. Ran a food bank out of here for a long time.
Yes.
I was feeding like 250, 300 people in need of food every week. Isn't that incredible? we were just awesome things just that a lot of these guys supported. So
Absolutely.
it wasn't just about wiffle ball. It was just a huge community of things that we were doing.
Yeah, it's something that I say all the time. If every individual could be just a little bit more compassionate in their day-to-day life towards other human beings,
Yeah.
the world would be better. That's it.
And it doesn't even have to be like 100% type
No,
of stuff.
just a little.
Just a little 2.5%, 5%, whatever the number is, just a tiny bit. And we're dropping love and not bombs. Here is O'Brien. And that's the type of the stuff of course it's wiffle heavy, but I just want to be trench raw as well. And I think that's part of what this league is all about. It's just the rawness, the realness, the caring, the making sure the Jim Dodos is at home or...
If he's doing okay.
Dodos is?
By the way, his answer to whether or not he was going to play next series,
What was
he said that was up to the wife.
Oh, man.
So she's calling the shot there.
I'm like that every time. Was cool. Yeah, I mean, Sub-Zero. Listen,
that's just Trench's normal speed.
yeah. She's going to make sure that her man is capable and mentally ready to produce for the Warbirds. She doesn't want him going out there. It's not even physical. It's more of a mental thing for him. He needs to be 100% on point. And Jim Dodos is one of those guys that his mental focus is imperative for his. It just his play follows that.
For sure. Well, this is the last chance here for the Lightning to show any type of life.
I just read GK's quote. What, you have to be nice to Chad, too? I love GK. He's on point, man. This whole stream team. Give it up to the stream team tonight. We got Jameson, Skycam 1. These 3 umpires, Alex and Fernandez on 3rd. We got Harley. Who's over there? We got J-Dub, the Garden Glove King with his crock of love, and then the guys in the dungeon. Let's get a pan shot of the strike zone. Remember, behind that strike zone, there's 2 guys down there. We call it the dungeon. Right below that big PLW sign, there's 2 guys in a room controlling everything you see, all the angles, everything. You should pop out there. You should look at. You can see it moving. They're giving some love.
Yeah.
It takes like 10, 12 people to make this thing go.
There's 2 warbirds down there, actually.
Yeah, look at
War
Harley.
Chicken and
all volunteer-based, man. And these guys, tens of thousands of man-hours have been involved in the production of this thing. And I can't thank these guys enough. It's not a one-man crew. It's not a 5-man crew. It is a wrecking ball full of volunteers in the PLW. And it's second to none, Jen. It's something that, we'll look back upon as we get older as people and say, man, we were a part of something and super, super great.
Definitely.
During the winter, though, they really have all the love as the Vaderz bring out the broomsticks.
Just like that. Are we going to get a pull-up if we want somebody in the booth?
Yeah.
It's not up to us, but I would like to see Nate Stepna up here.
Yeah, I think for me, it'd probably be Nate or Kyle Etter.
Mm-hmm.
It's not our call, though, Harley. We got to wait for the poll.
Yep, up to the fans.
Another week, and that's going to put a little bit more separation
in the standings.
Yeah, the Vaderz kind of climb and ascend right there. The Lightning still in last place, 5-13. That one's going to hurt. Was that a perfect game, too? No.
No.
Well, somebody said perfect game.
I don't. No, he's just referencing that Billy did have on in game 1.
Look at that. We got Kyle, Nate, Tanner.
That's Kyle Etter, Nate, Stepna, Tanner, Roundy.
Yeah, it's going to be close between Nate and Kyle. I wouldn't mind having both of those guys up. We'll see what the production says.
For sure.
As the Vaderz take 3 of 3 from the Lightning. It wasn't a shock. The only thing that the
No, it's
the
not
Lightning
shocking, but-
really had behind them was maybe a Jake Purdy game number 3.
Last series was more competitive, though,
Yep.
from the Lightning side. So whether or not that's, I don't know what to attribute it to, but I got to guess that it's mental, and it's the cohesion of the group. So
Cohesion?
cohesion?
Yeah, there we go. I think we forgot the H.
Who needs H's?
Triple H.
Yeah.
This is my last hit of, and Nate wins the poll. He's going to come up here. Let's get
Oh.
old Nate Dogg up here.
Awesome. Does he know?
He knows.
He knows.
You know when you know.
He knows.
You want me to do this interview?
You do it. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Make sure you come
People
back
love Trench.
before
All right.
we
I'll
leave.
be back in a bit, guys.
All right. That's Jennifer Lohman, everyone. Love having her around.
Thank you.
Nate, you're hanging out with Trench. That means one thing. That means you played really, really well. I got to be honest. I've had a couple hot cocos, and I don't remember everything. But I know that you did play well. Tell me what's going on. I feel like early in the season, you were off your game a little bit. You could probably attest to that. What was happening tonight that made you play a little bit better?
Getting back out here with these guys and playing a little bit more. You start to gel and mesh. I'm with a good team right now. These guys are really fun. It's good to be out here with the Vaderz. It's a good time. Everyone's having fun. So I think when you're in the groove, in the zone, seeing the ball gets a little bit better. Still working on the pitching a little bit. Got to throw a couple more innings here. But, hitting the ball is getting a lot better.
Speaking about innings pitched, your boy Billy Santiwan, the second perfect game in PLW history.
He was throwing that ball.
What is it like being a part of something like that?
As it gets to the 5th inning, you don't want to say anything because you know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And, it's just really amazing to see something like that happen in the PLW. Really pitching because, this is, I think, a hitter-friendly league.
Yep.
Because the two walkouts, you're forced to throw strikes.
Yeah.
So that means he's throwing a lot of strikes up there, and he's just getting guys out. That's why I loved it, and I had his back out there tonight.
Yeah, I want to talk about your defense just a little bit, man. You were flashing all over the place. Well, what's going on? I mean, you have the speed. Were you in track and field? Were you hurdling? What were you doing, man?
My whole life, this has been my sport my whole life, playing outfield, and it's wiffle ball. It's hangs up a little bit, come out here, get a good first step, and you'll be able to get to a lot of things out here.
Yeah, real quick, during that perfect game, did you know? Because I didn't know.
I knew about the no-hitter.
Okay.
Didn't know it was a perfect game.
Man.
Definitely knew about the no-hitter. But, I guess when you don't walk a guy, that's the only thing that comes next in the PLW.
When I think we were talking to Ethan last time. He was the player that we brought up last time, and he was saying he's glad he doesn't face Billy on the mound. Are you glad you don't face Billy when you guys are in BP or playing against each other? What's it like?
When you're playing in the outfield and you're standing behind Billy and you see one of those knuckleballs, you're really thankful that you're on the other side because it's moving and dancing, and don't let there be wind out here. That's a wiffle ball, and it has a lot of effect to what's really going on.
Yeah, I mean, I faced it. A lot of these people face it. It is really basically it's like the moon, and then it just goes like this, and
it's dancing out there.
Nobody could figure it out. And now there's a whole movement in the league. Yeah. Guys trying to develop this knuckleball.
Yeah, and you see Purdy, he came out here with a knuckleball, and that was actually moving a lot, So a lot of guys are starting to get that thing going, and I think the main thing for that, is just really sit back and watch that ball move.
Yeah. You guys are now, I think you started 9-6. Now you're going to be 12-6. You're right up there with the big boys. Okay. I think the league, they noticed you before, but if they didn't notice you then, they notice you now. What's the mood in the clubhouse moving forward into about like halfway, as we get into halfway through the season?
Halfway through the season, I think the mood is very upbeat. The guys are loving it right now. We came out here with a blackout night, and to get a sweep on a blackout night, I think that's going to get us going to the next week.
Yeah, no, I love that. Big series going in next week. You guys are just going to keep on trucking along. I'm a fan of the Vaderz. I always have been. Always love those guys down there. And I just want to congratulate you guys on that sweep, man. Good job.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Trent.
That's Nate Stepna, everybody. Make sure you follow the Vaderz on. Watch your head too, Nate. Make sure you follow the Vaderz on, Instagram, Hot or Not, all those social media platforms. They have a lot of good stuff. As I have J-Lo back in the booth. Nate Stepna, I know you're a fan.
Absolutely.
He started out hot coming into this league. He had a slow start this season, but he's back in the groove. What do you think about Nate Stepna's game going forward?
I see only good things.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid. He's got like a pep in his step.
I love it.
Stepna.
No, I love it. We got a lot of good games next week. I'm Trench. This is J-Lo, Jennifer Lohman. Make sure you tune in on Monday. I'm on the mic. Then I think I'm on also, or I'll actually play on Monday, and then on Tuesday I'll be on the mic, the Vipers and the Ones. Make sure you circle your calendars for that
Tune
one,
in for those,
as
for
that's going to be
sure.
a big matchup, as the Chain Gang is going to go after their former teammate
Chain
Levi
Gang.
Lawrence. We'll see you guys on Monday night.
Thank you so much.